On 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee, 100.5 ESPN Madison, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam, ESPNWisconsin.com, the ESPN app, your Alexa smart speaker, streaming live video, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and, of course, everything you need. And the amazing, incredible, stupendous, fantabulous ESPN Wisconsin app, which is free, 100% free, which is customizable, so you can move Wilde and Tausch into that pole position, and can be found both in the Apple and Android app stores. I'm Jason Wilde in Green Bay. Jesse Nelson is in the Everlight Solar ESPN Madison studios. And for the second consecutive day, from an undisclosed location with lots of comfy chairs, none of which is he actually sitting in today, he is the Packers Hall of Famer. He's Mark Tauscher. Tausch, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jason. Yeah, last day here, and no comfy chair. I think I propped this up. Now, do I look like I'm getting interrogated in like a
Lenny Briscoe? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like one of those deals. Is that because that was the vibe I was going for? Is interrogation?
It's working. Yeah, you look
okay,
you look unnerved by Lenny and Ray Curtis.
I don't have the hot light. There's not the lamp on me, so I feel good about that.
What is your itinerary for the rest?
I'm always confused by this. What are you sick about this? Like, it's the off season. I'm intrigued by this. This isn't. You said Pavlov's dog.
I'm intrigued by the schedule too. I'm intrigued by the schedule too.
You're complaining.
This
you're whining.
Build up.
Nah, you're whining. I don't want.
Here's a little game here.
Me.
Here,
I
take a little
have to
nibble.
write about Thanksgiving. You act like, come on, man.
They invented a holiday.
Yeah.
Who do they think they are?
I'll tell you who they think they are. The big beast of sports. And you know what? They're right.
That's why exactly
They
what
didn't invent a holiday.
No one calls it Thanksgiving Eve.
Sure they do. It's like the
they don't.
It's like the biggest night to go out to bars in your hometown.
They call it Whiskey Wednesday, from what I understand.
Well, then it's a holiday. It's
well,
my point exactly.
You don't think Jim Beam and Jack Daniels is going to be in play for the Thursday night sponsorship of that game or Wednesday night? Hey, come on.
I
just don't understand. Here's Jason. We're sitting here, and it's okay. It's that time of the year. There's no OTAs aren't really rolling. It's going to start next week or whenever they're doing it. And we're looking, and this is interesting. They're opening different windows. Their NFL is doing a lot of crazy stuff, and they're leaking it selectively. So then other people are guessing, and you have different Twitter folks trying to guess who's playing where, and insiders doing this. They want to be in the news, and they're doing it, and it irritates you, and it's your business. It's astounding to me that you're this frustrated by it.
I don't like the industrial complex. I don't. I do understand. I understand. Look, much like I continue to cover the NFL, even though they don't give a damn about player safety, even though
you won't boycott Game 18 either.
Right,
in fairness,
right.
You're not
I have
to
do my job.
Well, you don't have to
do my job.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
Yes, I do.
No, you want to. You don't have to. There's other lines of work if it annoys you. You know that.
Me boycotting the 18th game doesn't show anything to Roger Goodell or the billionaire owners. It only gets my bosses telling me, you can't boycott. You're our Packers guy. This is your job, dummy. You have to work.
Not if you all want to do it and just give a media a blackout for the week.
Yeah, but you're you. Like, if you want to boycott it, this show is nothing without you. You've got that power.
Listen,
they can replace me with Jesse at any moment.
Jason, I've embraced it. I just won't allow people to say that they're interested in player safety. That's my only caveat.
Well, then we're on the same page.
I've embraced this.
We agree.
I'm on board with. No, well, maybe. I mean, I'm just not going to be up on my virtuoso chair because I know the deal. Like, this is what it is.
Were you looking for high horse? Ivory top.
I like the virtuoso chair. That's a new.
No, when you're trying to be up, like my virtues are so strong, and I'm going to do now. Listen,
signaling.
Let's get
virtuoso
virtue signaling, virtuoso. Hey, I got about 40 chairs in this room. One of them could be my virtuoso chair if I wanted to.
Second chair in the orchestra playing the violin.
So the bottom line on this
Jason
is,
Wild.
I think this is super interesting. When the news broke that it was a Wednesday Eve game, I'm intrigued because then, my mind is, well, what's going to happen the week before? Or is it going to be a Cowboys or Lions game the following week because they're going to both play on Thursday? How that all shakes out is interesting. The NFL is in the interesting business. We are in the interesting business, hopefully. And that's where I think it is intriguing. I think the whole thing is, and compared to 4 months of mock drafts, give me the schedule.
Yeah, I hate those
all
more.
day.
You're right.
This is
that
only
is
a
something
week.
I dislike
We got
more.
4 days
Very
of
fair.
this. And then tonight, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. I'm sick of the schedule stuff. Aren't you doing a schedule release show tonight?
I am. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Again,
Okay.
my job. Need
Oh, get
paycheck.
outta here.
I may not be motivated
Mr.
by
Virtue.
money, but I do have to pay bills. Look,
Sure.
I am excited. I am. Dude, why do you do that? Like, you know me well
What am I
enough. You know
doing?
I'm not lying when I say that. You know how I work. I am excited to see what the schedule is. I am not being disingenuous about that. I look forward to the schedule. I am excited. All right. Especially back when I used to travel all the time, I was very interested. Here's when we're going to be in New Orleans, and here's when we're going to be in Detroit, which Jesse just loves that place. But now I still love the actual release of the schedule. What I don't like is all the crap and all the conjecture and all the, we're going to give you this one window game here, and then we're going to give you this other game here, and then you can play little Inspector Gadget to figure out what this means. I hate it.
Mr. Hansel and Gretel Breadcrumbs doesn't like when the big bad NFL puts breadcrumbs out.
They're like
and
the
you
big
get to
bad
follow
wolf.
and figure it out.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Huh?
No, not a fan.
All right.
So
right.
the breadcrumb that we received yesterday, well, we got a couple of them. One, when they announced, and we obviously knew this going into yesterday's show, but if you didn't listen, you can certainly listen back on ESPN Wisconsin app or on our YouTube channels. They weren't going overseas. The Saints were playing the Steelers, which, by the way, I saw my buddy Jeff Duncan, who was at the New Orleans Times-Picayune for a very long time, reported that the Packers were the other team in consideration and that the Saints didn't want – they apparently fancy themselves an NFC playoff contender. They would like that game to be in New Orleans with home field advantage against the Packers.
Yeah, and they love that. Because – the one thing is you'd think, well, Pittsburgh is going to travel as well as Green Bay, which is fair. But if you can pick, you'd rather have a home game against an NFC team than an AFC team. So while I think it works great for everybody except for Pittsburgh in this case.
Right. And then the other game is Detroit against New England in Munich, which, again, as team president and CEO at Policy had told Cheesehead TV, his understanding was the Lions had protected their Packers game. So the Packers don't want to give up games to go overseas, and opponents don't want to give up games against the Packers to go overseas. So there's going to have to be, because I'm guessing in 2027 the Packers are going overseas. So someone will force them to go, like they did in 2022. And
it's worked out well, Jason. That's why Green Bay was the last team to go, because nobody wants to. We are the golden goose. Because our fans travel so well, nobody wants to give up a home. They want to beat us and have the home field advantage. And
Correct.
B, they like cheeseheads coming down, spending money, drinking beers, and eating food. Like it's a perfect storm for all players and organization that doesn't want to travel internationally. They're not going to have to very often unless the league forces them, because these other teams don't want to do it. They want the goose coming into town.
Right, exactly. So then yesterday we get, after our show is done for the day, Netflix announces Packers-Rams on the newly created unofficial holiday, Thanksgiving Eve.
Heck yeah.
When Santa Turkey comes and drops off all the stuffing, meet Santa, now we have Turkey Santa. Drops off the stuffing and the cranberries and the sweet potatoes and everything else. You like this idea? If the game is in L.A. at SoFi Stadium, you were discussing this as one of the road trips that you might be interested in. Does the timing of the game change that?
It will make it a little trickier, and I don't know if that one's going to fit now. That is one that I thought, obviously, I think both teams are going to be really good. Going to be a great matchup. Netflix should be salivating for getting this game, and I think the NFL is wisely. Netflix is paying a monster amount of money to do these standalone games.
Yeah.
And if you want to sit here and cry about it, great. From my perspective, I love it. It's going to be fun. Now, it gives you the whole weekend if you want to go do something else. Obviously, the Badgers will play on that Saturday. So I think the standalone part of it and the magnitude of this game is going to be fantastic. Hopefully, both teams are healthy and playing well. And it's another window. Is it great from a player standpoint? Heck no, it would suck. My guess is that entails there will be a bye the week before for both the Rams and the Packers. So you'll come on 10 days rest or 11 days rest for both teams. So hopefully guys will be healthy and ready to go. And then afterwards, I think you'll probably see the Packers play another Thursday night game against either Detroit or the Cowboys that following week would be my guess. And while you don't like projecting and guessing, I think it's fun. That's fun. Just like you brought the astute point, and it's looking by the leaks of the schedule that Bear game's going to be week 4 or 5, right around Micah time.
Right.
That's what it looks like. So you're going to end up being correct in how this shakes out. I do wonder if Green Bay, it sounds like week 2 is going to be in New York.
Huh?
The Badgers play Notre Dame the week before. I wouldn't be shocked if Green Bay goes road, home.
Agreed.
So but I thought you didn't like speculating. They threw us some crumbs. No, you don't know. I like gobbling it up.
I'm just agreeing with you. I'm not saying that I like it, but I'm agreeing with you.
Okay. So the fact that Mike is hurt and is going to be coming back 4 or 5 weeks in, I think it's going to be a huge benefit to the Green Bay Packers. Now you're going to have to win some roadies early in the year, but you're playing teams that shouldn't be very good. So I think this schedule, we mentioned the travel yesterday and the fact that one of the least amount of miles that this team has to go. This will be a huge challenge, this Wednesday night game out in LA, but they will have rest. They should be ready to go. And it will be probably very similar to when we went down to Dallas and Rodgers played in his first meaningful snaps.
Yeah.
Both teams should be really good, and there'll probably be, the 1 seed on the line. I mean, that should be the hope of Packer fans, is that we're already thinking about that around Thanksgiving, which we all know that's when the season really gets going when you're talking about a postseason team.
All right. There are some other Hansel and Gretel breadcrumbs, including one coming out of Chicago for when the Packers would play the Bears in Chicago, not yet in Hammond, Indiana, or Arlington Heights.
Chris.
Don't spoil it. I'm teasing it. Now, come on.
No, I'm just saying.
Not Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve.
They're actually going to play on
the eve of Christmas
St. Patrick's Eve.
New window.
Yeah.
That's a good window.
Valentine's Eve.
Halloween Eve.
Speaking of people potentially being right, looks like Old Boy's going to be right about week 18. Based on, again, this is not official. This is leakage. But some interesting things coming out of Chicago on the Bears schedule. We'll use those to try and figure out a couple of things about the Packers schedule.
The Badgers play on Labor Day Eve. So we got 2 holiday games
holiday
so far. Yeah, Labor Day Eve and Thanksgiving
No, I have not
Eve.
heard it called Labor Day Eve.
Well, sure you have. Right here.
No, I've heard it called the
Jesse.
Shamrock
I love
Series.
Labor Day Eve. Is it Labor Day Eve or Eve of Labor Day?
Nah, it's
which is
Labor Day
better?
Eve. Thanksgiving Day Eve,
Okay.
Labor Day Eve. Yeah.
Yeah, but you want to start differentiating. Everything can't be boom, boom, Eve. There has to be some Eve of. Otherwise, what are we doing? Like, you have to start going Eve of.
Well, if you decided to get Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, then the night before
Eve of Memorial Day, Eve EMD, like you're going to shorten things up.
Brewers,
Eve of 4th of July.
Brewers Diamondbacks 8:40 on July 4th Eve on July 3rd. Big one that night.
Now, I think we're missing a big window the day after. Because obviously they got Black Friday, but that's all shopping. It could be. I think we need to start looking at
Steelers Broncos they got in the afternoon on Black Friday.
Steelers getting a lot of love. I guess A-Rod must be coming back, or they wouldn't be probably as highlighted.
We're very excited about Will
There
Howard.
has to be some post. Like, are we going to call them post? Oh, we're playing Christmas post. We're playing New Year's Day post the day after, because we have to start continuing. We're going to run out of windows. And if you're running out of windows or you need yours replaced, Pella is the team to go to. Now is the time. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. They have a bunch of different zero-interest financing offers. That's right, 0% interest. In Wisconsin, your home takes a beating year-round. Right windows and doors can improve comfort, boost energy efficiency, and upgrade your home's look. Pella's experts will help you find the perfect fit for your home within your budget, all with zero-interest options that you can look at. You can upgrade now and pay over time without paying a dime in interest. Don't wait. Visit PellaWI.com today to learn more.
Can you hold up your script for your next read so all we can see is like just this thin little section where we can see your eyes? Because that was a good look. You were holding up the paper, and you were like you were like the neighbor with Tim the Toolman Taylor, where we could just see like
Wilson.
the top of you. Yeah.
Jill Taylor, top 5 TV moms of all time. Jill,
yeah. A legit holiday that the Packers may be playing on the road, and also what might be happening in Week 18. That's next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
Wilde and Tausch is presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Call Gina Della from Pella at 855-PELLA-WI or visit online at PellaWI.com/radio. Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on May 19th.
Fly ball center field. It's hit well. Grisham back. It is good!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the Chicago Cubs.
Got him swinging. Threw him a curveball. It's 11 Ks for Misiorowski.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Delta Dental of Wisconsin. Tune in May 19th at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
Turn those hoop dreams into reality with Precision Sports, your one-stop shop in southeastern Wisconsin for Mega Slam, Ironclad, and Dominator basketball hoop systems, installation of new or old hoops, and completely customizable painted court lines. PrecisionSportsOnline.com.
You've always been competitive at work, in the gym, even with your kids, but lately you feel off. Workouts take longer to recover from. Your drive just isn't there. You know, it might not be your age. It could be low testosterone. At Mentality, we'll get to the bottom of what's really going on and build a personalized plan using testosterone replacement and peptide therapies to help restore your energy, focus, and drive. Get back the energy to being dad again. Book your appointment with Mentality at lowtusa.com. Again, that's lowtusa.com.
Homer here with Mike Bruner of Window Nation. Save big with Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale going on now. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com now to book a consultation. Is it the kind of window? Is it how quickly you can do it? When you hear from the customers afterwards, what seems to please them the most?
One of the biggest things, so I'll reference the survey, is clean and safe. I mean, we're coming into our customers' houses, and we understand that they got nice stuff. For most people, I mean, unless you're a doctor or a lawyer, your house is probably your biggest investment. So making sure your house stays protected throughout the entire process. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of other things like the window and the install, but according to the survey, I mean, 96% of our customers are rating us 10 out of 10 stars in that clean and safe aspect. I mean, our worst category out of all of those is going to be at about 92% satisfaction rate, which is tremendous, especially in an industry where 7 out of 10 people are not happy with the outcome of their project.
Save big with Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale going on now. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com now to book a consultation.
If you're a junior or senior, a graduating senior, or a parent of a high school basketball player with a goal of playing college basketball, visit the DME Academy Wisconsin program on the beautiful campus of St. John's in Delafield. Training starts in August with top flight coaches, facilities, and academics. You will play against the top players and teams and in front of college coaches across America. Ignite your dream of playing college basketball. Google DME at St. John's Northwestern Academy on the campus of St. John's in Delafield.
Pickleball fanatics, grab your paddle and get ready to rally for recess. Join La Causa Charter School for Rally for Recess on May 16th at Premier Pickleball Club. From 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., players of all skill levels are invited to compete, learn, and give back in a fun, welcoming environment. Grab a partner or sign up solo and enjoy a great day of community and friendly competition. Your participation helps fund safer sports fields, a renovated playground, and a new outdoor classroom. And every donation is matched to maximize impact. Buy your tickets now at lacausa.org and come rally for recess.
Your grill just got an upgrade, and it's right down the road.
Burn Pit BBQ is now available at Walmart.
That means no waiting, no guessing. Just grab it, fire up the grill, and get to work.
We're talking premium rubs, sauces, and seasonings made for real flavor and real results.
Every single time you cook.
Whether it's a quick weeknight dinner or a full weekend cookout with friends and family, Burn Pit BBQ helps you bring bold, consistent flavor to every bite.
Head to your local Walmart and find Burn Pit BBQ today, right in your neighborhood.
Because better BBQ should be easy to get and even easier to enjoy.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com. You're listening to Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN. Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin and sponsored by American Family Insurance.
Well, it's being reported now on multiple platforms. Christmas Day, not Christmas Eve, not Christmas Eve, not Valentine's Eve, not Flag Day Eve. Packers, Bears, and by the way, if you don't live in the Green Bay Fox Cities, or you don't live in Milwaukee and you're a Packers fan, I hope you have Netflix.
Because it's another Netflix game.
Christmas Day at noon Central Time.
Oh, my
God.
Boy. That's terrible.
Oh, boy.
I hate Christmas games. This is the worst.
Which, by the way, Christmas, for those of you who are unawares, Christmas is on a Friday this year.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, Packers, Bears, Christmas Day at noon Central. So.
Oh, they got to get 3 games in, right? They're doing 3 games on that Friday, my guess would be.
Packers, Bears, noon Central on Christmas Day.
In Chicago,
multiple
Jason, or in
reports
Green Bay?
in Chicago.
Oh,
so
boy, that'll be a fun road
will
trip
be
for the Wilde crew.
Opening Christmas presents on Christmas Eve, clearly. And then I'll be, if the game starts at noon and we do the drive down and back, because what time do I have to leave to get through?
There'll be no traffic. It's Christmas.
Media starts with me.
You'd be out the door before Santa gets to your house.
Yes, exactly. How do we feel about it? Again,
Hate it.
Entertain me. Give me more. Create fake holidays. Or, hey, how about this one? Let's ruin a holiday for people that don't want to spend it at a football stadium. Tausch, how do you feel about this? It is not official. It is not announced by Netflix, unlike the Thanksgiving Eve game that they're playing in L.A., but this is the way things have been trending on several reports. Packers, Bears, Christmas Day, noon Central in Chicago. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, from a perspective of if you enjoy Christmas like I know your family does and our family does, and I think most families, we love Packer football, so I understand. Ideally, no, I'd rather not have a game at noon. So if you guys are doing luckily I do post game, Green Bay game night, not game day, so you don't have to be on, because I'm guessing you guys will be up doing the show at 9 a.m. on Christmas morning, which sucks.
I expect I'll be driving down to Chicago bright and early, and then I'll be in the press box like I was for that game in Chicago.
What are your kids going to do?
games.
What's your family doing? Are they going to go down and shop? Nothing's open.
No,
what are they going to do on
I
Christmas
assume
Day?
they'll stay here. I'll just drive down and back by myself, like I did last year.
Why would you? Well, we can have that. We always will worry about Wildy's coverage of teams and stuff. I would say.
I assume this game will mean more
than
than the road trip they took to Minnesota with me.
Well, we think, again, Christmas time, we don't know. But, obviously, I think most people are going to sit here and say, if it was at night, like I think it was the Dolphins a couple years ago, right? It was a Christmas night game at Lambeau.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, that was Thanksgiving
night.
They
Thanksgiving post or Thanksgiving Eve.
They played the Dolphins on Christmas Day in Miami, which was a noon start, I believe.
Where are you? What are you
Jesse's
doing? You're
just
like
guessing.
Why are you
Jesse's
in an
got no
all-black
idea.
room?
No, I'm in the studio right now because Owen's running the
But
show
I
all
can't
by
see
his
Everlight
lonesome.
Solar.
And-
Why
okay.
can I not see the
Wait a minute.
Everlight Solar studio?
Who decided to
What are
make
you
you a
doing?
third co-host?
Yeah, nobody put you on the dais.
I'm
What are we
just
doing
chiming
here?
in like I always would. I'm just in a different
You are a
seat.
chime guy.
Oh, my God.
Classic chime guy.
I guarantee you the Packers played at Miami on Christmas Day a couple of years ago because it was
They
when
did.
Beck and
Yes,
I
they
had COVID, and so we stayed home and didn't go to family Christmas, and we watched the game instead. That's why I know what happened.
And in a side note, your family had the best Christmas ever, is what they said. That was their report.
Nice. Sick burn, bro.
Here's the deal, Jell. I think most Packer fans aren't going to love this. It sucks. You put this. I really think if it was Christmas night, I don't think anybody has a problem. Christmas morning, that's pretty special. And especially with young kids, like, man, you don't want to be worried about getting snacks together and watching a Packer game. So I don't know, man. For as much as I am leaning into this entertain me, open windows, do all this stuff, this one's a tough pill. Even if it was 4:30, a 3:25 start, I'd be a little more open to it. Noon? That sucks. I'm not going to boycott that game, though, Jace, because I'll watch it because everything's done. And, usually, by noon, 1 o'clock, you have a little dinner and everybody's kind of sleepy. Kids are playing with their presents, et cetera, et cetera. But this is a Friday, Christmas Day. Are we going to do a show that morning? I know I have all kinds of questions that I don't have answers to. We're going to definitely do a Christmas Eve show now, I would think. And so selfishly, I understand why media begins with me, because now I'm selfishly just thinking, well, how does this affect Old T? And I'll make it work. So you don't have to feel bad for me. And I know a lot of people probably would.
All right. So this is our question. And I do think we should take calls on this because I think I've seen it from enough people that I expect this to be factual. Again, we don't have confirmation.
Jason, are we starting to understand what Mark Cuban was dead wrong about in 2014? Are we starting to get the hog getting a little too fat?
I said that to Jen, Gabe, and Chewy this morning, and yes, he was proven wrong then, but are we getting to the point where Mark Cuban's hogs are lined up outside the slaughterhouse? Because this is a big one. This is why I'm curious what our fans think. 844-770-3776, 844-770-3776. Packers-Bears, Christmas Day, which is a Friday, at noon Central Time. So, I don't know about you, but on a general Christmas morning, I am still in my pajamas at noon. We've opened up presents. We've made breakfast. We're all hanging out. There's no real urgency on Christmas Day. And now the Packers potentially will be playing at noon in Chicago on Christmas Day. Are you a fan of this as a fan or not? 844-770-3776, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more. We will take your calls. I will answer Tausch's question because I think Mark Cuban was wrong for 20 years. He's getting closer and closer to being right, but maybe he's still wrong. Maybe.
I'll say I thought it was super arrogant of the league to do the Wednesday Christmas. This is pretty arrogant too.
Noon!
This is
Central Time!
This is basically telling people you're going to do whatever we want you to do, whenever we want you to do it. And that is a crazy deal to be thinking.
Yeah. It's also crazy not to have the best in the business handling your investments, and that is Annex Wealth Management.
Indeed. Look around the sports landscape. You're going to see all sorts of teams in transition. Might be the end of an era. A team with a star who wants out, searching for a new coach. Might be the beginning of something new where a leader moves on. I don't know, athletic director. You have big roles to fill. Maybe a chancellor. They have to set a new course. Maybe it's the unexpected. You think things look pretty good, and there's an injury, unforeseen diagnosis that leaves you wondering what your team you've got around you. Well, we might act like it's unusual, but really it's the norm. If you have kids like we do, there are transitions you see. Driver's ed, changing school, graduations. Well, you're not going to avoid changes, but planning will help you face them. A good plan actually considers all sorts of possibilities and outcomes. That's what you get when you plan with Annex. You get a great team of really smart people that will help you create a plan that's tested against hundreds of possibilities to make sure you can stay on track. So give them a call. For the things you see coming and the things you don't, you'll need planning like they provide. Give Annex a call or visit annexwealth.com today. Click the Get Started button. Again, that's annexwealth.com.
All right, I really do want to get your feedback as fans. So, because this is not about what's convenient for Wilde and Tausch. I mean, it is, but not for our purposes of our program. Are you on board with this? Are you excited to get up, open presents, have some pancakes, and then turn on the TV and watch Packers Bears on your Netflix? Again, important note: if you live in, say, Madison or La Crosse or Eau Claire, where you are not in the Packers designated home TV markets where a local channel picks up the game, which is Milwaukee, and then the Green Bay Fox Cities market, you better have Netflix or you're not watching the game at all. Are you on board with the NFL? Tausch nailed it. Telling you, hey, you're a fan? You'll do what we do. We say jump, you say how high. We say we're doing a game at noon on Christmas. You tune in, damn it. 844-770-3776. We'll get to your thoughts next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
Wilde and Tausch continues next on 94.5 ESPN. Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin and sponsored by American Family Insurance.
Vortex Golf makes rangefinders for serious golfers who need an accurate number every time. With 3 options, the Blade, Blade Slope, and Anarch, there's a Vortex rangefinder that fits your game. Crystal clear optics and features like image stabilization keep you steady in big moments. Plus, every Vortex Golf product is backed by a no-questions-asked lifetime warranty. If you're looking for an accurate number every time, Vortex Golf belongs on your bag. Grab yours and everything you need for golf season in Wisconsin at Shields.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Memorial Day savings are happening at the Home Depot. Get up to an extra $1,000 off select top brand appliances like Frigidaire. Plus, get free delivery. Upgrade your kitchen with a fridge with an extra large ice capacity, a stone-baked pizza oven, or a dishwasher offering an extra fast 50-minute normal wash cycle. Save on appliances this Memorial Day at the Home Depot. Offer valid May 14th through June 3rd. U.S. only. Free delivery on appliance purchases of $998 or more. See store online for details.
Need parts fast? Need them now? O'Reilly is fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly Auto Parts stand apart. Right now at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts, you can get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 qualifying brake rotors. Ask the professional parts people about additional brake pad and rotor upgrade options available at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Hey, Wisconsin, it's your pal Donald Driver here. For 10 years, I've been working with the Wisconsin DOT to get everyone to wear their seatbelt. And it's working. Nearly 90% of Wisconsin drivers buckle up, which makes me want to say to the ones who don't, come on, man. If you don't wear your seatbelt, you're going nowhere fast. Buckle up. If you don't, it can cost you money or a lot worse. Click it or ticket, and let's work together to save lives. Take my driving safety quiz at zeroinwisconsin.gov.
We have standards in Wisconsin. Cheese should squeak. Sports and tailgating go hand in hand with brats aplenty. And beef is a delicacy where each bite makes you close your eyes for a second. For 50 years, Bunzel's has been hand-selecting the finest beef, making homemade specialty sausages, and crafting award-winning jerky right here at home. Because Wisconsin is still cattle country, quality isn't optional. It's expected. And after 5 decades, Bunzel's still delivers. Stop in today at 90th and Burleigh or at bunzels.com.
It's Mike with Infinity Exteriors. I've seen it all, Wisconsin. Sketchy sales gimmicks for low-quality windows, siding that costs more than a new home, fly-by-night roofers. 60,000 happy customers made a better choice. Infinity Exteriors roofing, siding, and windows all come with our lifetime workmanship warranty, no overcharges, and transparent pricing. At Infinity Exteriors, we're on a mission to save our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
This is Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN. Sponsored by American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
We'll get to some of your calls momentarily. Jesse, you were, I want to give you credit. You were right. The Packers' Christmas Day history. The Packers are 3-1 all time on Christmas Day. They played a night game. Is this the Tausch Lambeau Leap game?
It was a Christmas Day game, I believe.
Yeah, Christmas Day Eve or Christmas Day night. Bears 27.
Maybe it was Christmas Post. Might have been a CPD.
I think it was Christmas Day, but it was at night. I remember this pretty vividly. Bears win 24-17 when Tausch's touchdown is wiped out by Gray Rugemer's holding penalty. Packers then played the Bears again Christmas night 2011. Packers won that one 35-21. Saturday, December 25th, 2021 was Packers beat the Browns on Christmas Day. And then, Jesse, I don't know about the COVID part of what you said. Packers beat the Dolphins on Sunday, December 25th, 2022.
Yeah.
So
Keyshawn, big return.
Yeah.
Back when he returned kicks.
So that's their history. I think it's also worth noting the Bears then, and the Packers have had this happen a couple times where they played on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. The Bears are also playing on Thanksgiving Day, not Thanksgiving Eve, in Detroit. They are the opponent. The NFL announced that, I believe, yesterday as well. Tausch, I just want to say, because we've had this happen before, even if the game was in Chicago, for me personally, if it was Christmas night, totally fine with it, right? Christmas eventually winds down in the afternoon. I get it why they wanted to have Christmas night games. I am very curious to hear our fans' reactions to noon on Christmas Day.
Noon's going to be tough. I would be shocked, and I know, Jesse, the lines have lit up. I'll be shocked if people are good with this. But maybe I'll be wrong.
I'm going to guess that there might be one or two that are, but I'm guessing the majority will be not. Let's find out. Let's go to the phones. 844-770-3776. Is Jesse still sitting in the Everlight Solar ESPN Madison studios cosplaying a host?
He took a little break.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Because I know Owen's capable of this. I just thought it was pretty presumptuous of him to just move into the studio. Let's go to Mo in Illinois first. Mo, good morning. Welcome to Wildy and Tash. How you doing? How do you feel about Packers-Bears at noon on Christmas, if it's true?
I love it. I absolutely love it. And
you would.
No, I will. As a Chicago resident, I'll be there. Number one.
Uh-huh.
Number two, I still have a very bitter taste in my mouth from that playoff debacle. And the only difference, though, this year, gentlemen, and this is very scary for Chicago Bears fans worldwide and the ones that are next to me, Micah Aaron Parsons is going to come in town, and he's going to hand the city of Chicago and those terrible Bears players and that terrible head coach a Christmas nightmare. And I'm here to watch it, and I cannot wait because revenge is good and revenge is sweet. And I love that they put it on Christmas Day. Everybody's at home. Everyone's off work. They're sitting under that Christmas tree, and they're going to watch the Green Bay Packers get their revenge and watch that Ben Johnson guy cry tears, green and gold tears. So I love it. I can't wait. You bet I'll be there, and I cannot wait to see Micah Aaron Parsons ripping Caleb Williams' throat off.
Merry Grinchmas. Basically, Mo wants the Packers to be the Grinch to the Bears on Christmas.
Well,
that's basically his dream
first
scenario.
off, it won't be a nightmare. It'll be a daymare.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. That's the only problem I have with Mo's call there. Mo is all in, and hopefully Micah is rolling, and we go down there and stomp them. But it's still a noon game, and that's the part that I'm having my some issues with.
844-770-3776. Some might say the phone lines have lit up like a Christmas tree. Let's go down to Texas and talk to Mike. Mike, good morning. Merry Grinchmas. How you doing today?
All right, doing good. I'll say I'm annoyed. It's annoying. I mean, I always have to plan a schedule like, hey, when am I making dinner? Kids could be bugging you for stuff during that time. But I really can't see a scenario in which fans will be so annoyed and so disgusted they won't watch. You got to see it. Sure. It's like an addiction. You got to see what they do, how they play.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as you might watch an annoyance, but you're still excited for them to win. You still want them to win. You can't stop.
Yeah, no doubt. It's
like Tosh said. You'll do this. You may not like it, but we know you'll do it. That's why we're doing it, right?
Yeah, and I think wisely the NFL put a game like this where it is, the rivalry is heated up. If this was the Jaguars or the Panthers, I still think we'd watch, but we wouldn't watch with the fervor. It's just the NFL has us, man. They have us, and if this doesn't at least make you think, and we've had two callers now that already said, "No, we're good, man." They ain't wrong.
Right.
They're not wrong. I'm just wondering,
apparently we are.
Everybody that calls in or listens to our show, my guess is we'll watch, but I'm just wondering, how annoyed are you? And are we just not even care about being annoyed? It's just, hey, this is the way it. Hey, I live in the Everglades. There's gonna be bugs, but I want to get out and hunt gators. All right, I'm gonna still go out there. I want to get me a gator, and I'm gonna probably get stung, but I love it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. That's kind of where we're at.
Dr. Denver Dan in the YouTube comments, which, by the way, the YouTube, if you haven't subscribed, like Tausch says he has, but really hasn't, otherwise he'd be able to chat. The chat is lit, as the kids might have said back when that was a cool phrase. I don't think that's cool anymore. Both the ESPN Milwaukee and ESPN Madison, the YouTube chats, very busy. Quick one from Denver Dan before we get to more calls. Everyone is talking about this through the lens of a Packers win on Christmas. What is Christmas like if Matt LaFleur blows another game in Chicago.
Oh, God.
It's Christmas.
Oh, boy.
That's ruined for Packers.
Oh, boy.
Dan, not a big fan of Matt LaFleur, by the way.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
Let's get another call in because I know we're going to have a bunch more, and then we'll take a break and get some more of your calls. So get lined up. This could be a first that we could end up with, like, full phone lines on a random Thursday in May. 844-770-3776. That is the Carbless Talking text line. List is more. Let's talk to Greg in Kenosha. Greg, good morning. Merry Grinchmas. What do you got for us?
Greg.
Profound. Couldn't agree with
Pretty
Greg
good.
more.
Jesse.
Greg? Jesse?
Yeah, Greg's gone. He missed his turn.
All right.
Okay. Let's go to Charles in Brookfield. Charles, good morning. Welcome to Wilde and Tausch. Merry Grinchmas. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hey, nice.
Oh, there we go.
What do you think, Charles?
Well, first off, I want to say I'm sorry that you will have to work on Christmas. That is a bummer, and I do feel bad. But at the same time, I do absolutely love it. I'm excited for it. The NFL, I was telling Jesse this, the NFL is such a short window. I feel like we just can't get enough of it. So the NFL can jam it down our throats all they want. I don't care. I want more of it. And once those 18 weeks or 17 weeks are over, then I'm going to miss it. You know, I miss it all. I'm missing it right now. I want to watch a game this Sunday, but it's not going to happen. So, like I said, I can't get enough of it. I did want to ask you, though, wouldn't it be in the Packers' best interest to, like, have more overseas games to expand their brand? Don't you feel like we're kind of missing out on that?
I do. I think that their concern, though, on the football side of the operation is they don't care about expanding the brand. They want to win the games. And I think
interesting. Okay.
I think Ed Policy, whether or not let me back up. Whether or not Matt LaFleur and Goody are right in their disdain for overseas games doesn't matter, because Mark Murphy spilled the tea already when he was on his way out the door after last year's final shareholders meeting. The NFL's plan, and now they've articulated it publicly at the league level themselves, is to have 16 games, everybody playing one game overseas every year. That's their long-range plan. I don't know when it's going to go into effect, but this is going to become a regular occurrence. It is not going to be a one-off every now and then. So I would say the teams that, and Tausch, I would defer to you on this since you've prepared for games, maybe not in London or Munich or Paris, but the teams that figure out the best optimal way to handle international travel will be at a huge advantage. It's going to be like NIL in college sports. You figure out how to navigate something you don't necessarily want to deal with, you're going to be better off. And if you suck at it and you're behind the curve and other teams are better at it than you, you're going to get left behind. Fair?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. As far as expanding the brand, Green Bay is as big of a brand. You know, the Cowboys, Steelers, and maybe the Patriots. That's kind of where we're at. And there's a lot of ways to do that. You're going to be forced into going and doing these games. I don't look at it in the same way. I think the football guys are going to worry about that. The league the league as a whole will worry about it from the other perspective. This is always going to be an American game. I think growing it the way they're trying, they're picking away at it, but I don't ever foresee where the NFL is going to be on any type of similar international same sphere or tier as soccer. It's just that's their goal. There's no doubt. I don't think they're going to get there. And I think the Packers are positioned brand-wise as well as any NFL team internationally. That part, I don't think we have to worry about at all.
Great question, Charles. Appreciate the call. I would say this, too. Is their goal to be as popular in Europe as, like, the Premier League or the Champions League are here? Like, there's plenty of soccer fans that do want to watch those.
For sure.
But
yeah, I
we're
think
not
that's
group.
a very reasonable goal, and I think that is attainable. But as far as like international domination, no, that's not going to be attainable. We're 3, and I mean, it's already 3-0.
Yeah, we're getting crushed.
The NFL, I'm going to tell you something. The NFL knows what they're doing. I've said this a million times. They are a money-making operation, and he just said it. You're going to say any better. They're going to stuff it down our throats, and we're happy to take it.
Yep.
That's what's going on.
It's true.
And if they could do a spring game international series where the stars go. That's what they should be doing.
Don't
and
give
you
them any
just go
ideas.
over, and it's a little lighter. I mean, start going and doing this instead of your mandatory mini camp. Make it a mandatory international goodwill ambassadorship, and take the whole team over to your spot and give them a week where you're doing youth camps. You're doing all this stuff, and that to me would make a ton more sense than even some of this stuff.
We'll get some more of your calls, so keep them coming. 844-770-3776. I'm anxiously awaiting someone that says, no, this sucks. I don't like it at all. I have not heard that yet. We'll see if that happens. 844-770-3776. Look, I have been telling you about all the great perks that come with Brewers checking from Associated Bank since basically the season started. From the 20% off at the Brewers team store when you show your Brewers card to up to 50% off home game tickets when you're a Brewers checking account customer, that express entry at AmFam Field for Associated Bank members. But don't forget, they have Packers checking too. And since we're a Packers-centric show and we're talking about the Packers schedule, there's all kinds of great things that come with having your Associated Bank Packers card as well. You get 15% off the Packers Pro Shop. You get 10% cash back on your game day food and drinks purchases that you make at Lambeau when you use your Packers debit card. And you can level up your Packers perks. If you've got one of those accounts from the Packers, you'll make more points when you use your Associated Bank Packers card. So just go to Associated Bank and find the right team and the right card that fits you. More of your calls next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
This is Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, and sponsored by American Family Insurance.
May is Skilled Trades Month, a time to celebrate the hands-on careers that keep our communities and our economy moving forward. At Junior Achievement, students learn that great careers don't always start behind a desk. With support from Komatsu, students are exploring opportunities in skilled trades, advanced manufacturing, engineering, and technology in Milwaukee's Harbor District. Thank you, Komatsu, for helping inspire the next generation of builders, problem solvers, and innovators. Learn more at ja.org.
Mark Tauscher here, and if you know me, you know I love Wisconsin. That's why I'm a UW Credit Union member. Their team's been all about Wisconsin since 1931, and they love making banking easy for members. Whether it's with their convenient mobile app or with the great perks like early payday to get you paid sooner. Stop by any of their local branches or visit uwcu.org to join and become a UW Credit Union member like I did. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
Wisconsin weather doesn't ease into spring. It keeps you guessing. That's why your windows and doors need to handle everything. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we build for year-round comfort. Get the look you want for the home you love with 0% financing options available. So you can upgrade now and pay over time. Plus, enjoy a free in-home consultation, expert installation, and a 10-year limited warranty. Schedule today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 5/31/2026.
On Thursday, May 28th, join Sharp for the 10th annual Unwrapped MKE from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at 3rd Street Market Hall. Unwrapped is an evening of community, creativity, and food. Top area chefs will create gourmet appetizer, entree, and dessert bites using McDonald's ingredients. The fundraiser will support Sharp's STEAM-based education programs serving thousands of urban elementary students in schools throughout Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Racine. For tickets, visit sharpliteracy.org. Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Hauser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we help you find value on the things you value.
So when it's time to take on a project, we've got you covered with the right supplies at unbeatable prices. Right now, during our Yard Defense Days, save $5 on Estate Weed and Feed. Rewards members save an extra $3. Techner Apex Heavy Duty Never Kink hoses, $5 off. And Fiskars Ergo Series Garden Hand Tools, just $9.99. Find the value you need to do things your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleets, being original.
Let's talk about home turf. Your lawn is a reflection of your pride, hard work, and even competitive spirit. If you want a yard that makes the neighbors stop and stare, you need the right plan. That's where Weedman Lawn Care comes in. Weedman's lawn care program is kid and pet friendly, uses golf course quality fertilizer, and has an effective weed treatment to dominate any issue. Get a free quote of Weedman's winning formula for your yard at weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win.
Fisco is always there for your auto body care. When accidents happen, Fisco Auto Body on Forest Home in Franklin is there when you need them. Got a broken mirror? They'll take care of it. Dented bumper? Scratch paint? Fisco Auto Body will take care of it. If there's any damage you need fixed, Fisco has you covered. Their expert workmanship is guaranteed for the life of your vehicle. So stop in for all of your auto bumps and dings. Once again, you know the line. That's Fisco.
You're listening to Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN. Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Call Gina Della from Pella at 855-PELLA-WI or visit online at PellaWI.com/radio.
Tausch, if you were looking for folks that don't like this, there are plenty of them in the YouTube comments, which we'll get to a few of those responses here coming up. So it is not unanimous at this juncture. We also have a poll in the field, courtesy of Jesse and, what do we call him? O-Dog? Is that what we're calling you, Owen? The O-Dog? The poll question is this. And I like the spin Jesse put on it. If the rumors are in fact true, are you a fan of the Packers playing the rival Bears at Soldier Field at noon on Christmas Day? Yes, what a gift. No, bah humbug. Now, again, thanks to your good friend Elon, that poll has been in the field for 8 minutes, and it only has 10 votes. And we even have the blue check on that account.
Yeah.
Right now, it's 50-50.
Okay.
5 people have said, what a gift, and 5 of them have said, bah humbug. Let's get back to the calls. And then we'll get to some of your YouTube comments, because I do think that they are balancing out some of the calls that have been pro Christmas Day at noon football. Also, there's another layer to this that I want to get to, and that is from people that don't pay for Netflix. And they're less than thrilled with the idea of having to sign up for that. Not quite as intensely as you and your Peacock issues, but that's also another layer to this. All right, let's get to a couple more calls first, though. Let's go to Josh in Kenosha first. Josh, thanks for holding on. Good morning. Welcome to Wilde and Tausch. Merry Grinchmas.
Good morning, fellas. First, I think you guys would have the phone lines lit up every day, all year round, because you're that awesome.
Oh, we just never give the number.
All right. Let's go.
We love engaging with you guys. We love being able to talk with you, and you guys put on a great show. So there's no doubt about that in my mind. With regards
Jesse,
to
why don't we take more calls? That's fair.
Just from Josh, actually.
Yeah, we just want Josh.
So I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but I tweeted a picture of the leaked Bears schedule to the Wilde and Tausch Twitter last night. I also sent it to Stroke. The Bears schedule leaked from a pretty reliable source, who then
don't
shared
divulge your source. Be careful.
No, but he shared it on his Instagram last night, which perked my ears up. And I got to say,
Was it Caleb Williams?
if I got to have it on Christmas Day, I'd rather have it be the nightcap.
Yes,
You're putting it at noon.
I am fine with that. Yes.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, we're all.
Most people are with their families at that part of the day. Their people are traveling to and from different sides of their families. And I was talking with my mom this morning, and I said, well, the NFL just going to ruin Christmas for us because we're a divided house. My mom, my brother are Packer fans. My dad and myself are Bear fans. So it's going to make it interesting.
Josh, dude, as much as I appreciate your kind words about the show, which were very nice, by the way, you just hit on another layer that I had not thought about, and that is you're in Kenosha, the divided households on Christmas. No wonder they did this. The NFL loves this idea. Packers, Bears,
You guys should come
people
watch
at
it
their
with us.
throats on a holiday. Are you kidding me? They love that idea.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call.
Post Goldie and Tausch on Christmas Day to watch it.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a plan, Jace.
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
get right
Thanks
on
for the
that.
call, Josh. I would say this. There must be a heck of a nightcap game to this because Packers-Bears primetime, could you imagine? Like the numbers. Like the numbers are going to be great anyways.
Right.
But they're doing a triple head. They're obviously going to do a triple header on that Friday. And I don't know what other thing. I'm guessing they'll have the Chiefs will be involved. I would think that you're going to see everything that they can put out on that Friday night. They're going to put out. But I wouldn't have a problem if it was a nightcap. But this is what it is, man. And I'm going to tell you, this isn't one of those, I'm not going to do it. This is BS. No, I'm with the fans, man. I'm going to watch it. I'm all in. It's super intriguing. It tells you where the NFL and how the NFL feels about us. And it is, we're going to feed you and you're going to eat. I don't care if you ain't hungry, you're eating. And we're going to eat.
We'll get to more of your calls, plus your texts and your YouTube comments and social media responses. I'll give the NFL this. They got people talking. Talking. We're going to talk live from the AmFam Championship in a couple of weeks. You'll be there. I'll be there. Jesse will be there, and you're going to read it with your sunglasses on.
The American Family Insurance, I just know how beautiful it's going to be. The weather's going to be fantastic. It's a beautiful day out today, and it's going to be a beautiful time when you come to the American Family Insurance Championship, which returns to Madison this June. Wisconsin's own Steve Stricker hosts the PGA Tour Champions event at TPC Wisconsin. The AmFam Champ features best ball and scramby formats in an exciting two-person team format. The American Family Insurance Championship, June 5th through the 7th. We will be out there on the 5th. Get details and ticket information at amfamchampionship.com.
The 10 o'clock hour will continue with your
calls. What do you guys think? You like these shades? You like these? I won them in a euchre game last night.
Your future's so bright, you got to wear shades.
I don't think they match your face.
Oh, lo and behold, here we are.
What do you mean? You don't like them?
They're just
okay. Tell me more. I feel like a cop. I feel like I should be on a motorcycle, like chasing down a
LAPD.
Yeah.
Open the door.
But look at this. This is the move. Yeah? Okay.
It's not the move.
Yeah, you're good.
You look like a private investigator who rides on a motorcycle, like you're doing the dirty work for a lawyer or something.
I'd have a hard time. Private investigators have to be able to hide behind like skinny trees and like little baby walls. That's why I never got into
You're
the private
looking pretty
investigator
slim these days. You're working.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Okay.
We might see P.I. Tausch checking up on reporters and coaches.
It'd have to be a big tree, but you could do it.
That's not very nice, Jetson.
That wasn't even necessary. You just got done saying how good he looks.
He does look good, but
you're good.
I mean, take away. Get back behind the glass. Get out of the studio if you're gonna be that way. The 10 o'clock hour starts in 2 minutes. It's Wilde and Tausch.
Don't go anywhere. Another hour of Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, is coming up next on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The Crew take on the Dodgers Friday, May 22nd through Sunday the 24th. Join Boy Band Night on Friday the 22nd, presented by Wintrust. Grab a theme night ticket for a Brew Crew Boys t-shirt and stay for post-game fireworks presented by T-Mobile. Then on Saturday, the first 25,000 fans collect a patriotic Brewers hat. Close it out with Family Sunday fun as the first 5,000 kids 14 and under get a Brewers pennant on the 24th, courtesy of Joy. Grab your seats at brewers.com.
Hi, it's John Reitz from Great Midwest Bank. When it comes to a home mortgage, we understand you want a simple, stress-free process, great service, and a loan you can feel good about. And for 90 years, that's exactly how we've been doing things at Great Midwest Bank. So if you're thinking about buying, building, renovating, or refinancing, get started at greatmidwestbank.com to find a knowledgeable loan officer and get the peace of mind you deserve. Great Midwest Bank, your simply local equal housing lender.
Big trucks can be intimidating. If you've been seriously injured in a truck crash, call Gruber Law Offices today. Trucking law can be extremely complicated. You don't want to take on the insurance company alone. Gruber Law Offices has the experience, the resources, and of course, the results. We know truck law. We know the rules and regulations. We know what it takes to win. Call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
$2.3 million. A recent Schwab survey of Americans says that it takes $2.3 million to be wealthy. Well, you may have had your financial plan set on a bigger or a more humble number. But if you're looking for added insights on how to get there or how to avoid some tax pitfalls on the way, Annex Wealth Management is ready to listen. Mark Tauscher here, and whether your situation is complex or simple, the Annex Wealth Management team can give you wealth expertise and guidance on reaching your goals. Annex Wealth Management. Know the difference.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen. Tune into the Rich Eisen Show weekdays from 12 to 2, right here on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
The 10 o'clock hour of Wildy and Tausch begins now. Jesse will return. Well, he'll sit wherever the heck he wants, apparently, whether he's inside the Everlight Solar ESPN Madison studios or if he's in the control room.
Might go sit outside for a little bit. It's a nice day out here in Madison.
Beautiful day out, Joe. Beautiful.
Gets your text messages. We'll check out your YouTube comments as well. But let's get a few more calls in first. Again, this is not official. Okay, my big J journalism cap has to be put back on along with my Mallard's hat, and make sure we say this. We don't know this for 100% certain, but there's plenty of smoke, which I think most likely will lead to a fireplace fire, roasting chestnuts on an open fire at noon on Christmas Day, surrounded by your family. Unless, of course, you're at the game. Packers, Bears in Chicago at Soldier Field. How many more Soldier Field games do we think we'll have left? Like, how long will the Hammond Bears take?
I think the lease ends in 28 or 29, so you're probably looking at 3 more.
Okay.
Maybe 4.
Cherish these moments, including on Christmas Day at noon. It is not official. The NFL, Jesse, does the schedule come out at 6? I know our show starts at 6. Does it come out at 6 or does it come out at 7?
So,
6, 7.
Well, and then our Eastern time, Central time. The ESPN Wisconsin show that you are a part of airs from 6 to 8 p.m. tonight.
Correct.
The ESPN NFL Network TV primetime special where they unveil the schedule starts at 7 o'clock Central time.
Okay. So we will have an hour, which I will not be on because Sid's got a soccer game. And then I'll be joining during the 7 o'clock hour of the program when we actually have the schedule then, because it will be at 7 o'clock that it will drop. Correct, Amundo?
That is correct. Now, if it's like past years, it'll probably surface before that.
Sure, but it won't be official.
And there's leaks that'll be happening all day long today with things that may or may not be official. Now, we did got a couple of years ago. I forgot what the game was, but there was a leak that's, this is going to be when the Bears come, and then it ended up being like something totally different. So we need to watch out for
bad
the leaks.
leakage.
It is.
You're saying bad leakage.
A lot of times when you watch for
Diaper
the leaks on
leakage.
social media, they are correct a lot of the time, but they have missed before. So let's not take every leak as if it's gospel that's for sure what's going to happen on the schedule.
So far, the leakage that we've seen, Jason's theory has proven to be 100% correct. And again, man, profoundness level, top notch. The fact that the Bears, if Micah Parsons is healthy, Bears-Packers is week 1. I guarantee it. The fact that it's not, he ain't. And they give him 4 or 5 weeks to get back so it could be the Micah return game. And these boys know what they're doing, man. These boys know what they're doing. I'll tell you what, my boy Jimmy up in Sturgeon Bay texted me again today. Fellas, enjoy the success. The NFL knows what they're doing, and it makes everybody more money. Players, media. He ain't wrong. So you know what? You want to play at 6 a.m. on Christmas morning? I'm going to complain about it, but we're going to do it.
We'll open the presents after the game. Yeah,
that'd be better. That'd be better than noon. I'd rather play at 6 a.m.
6 a.m. would be 7 a.m. would be the worst. Like the European window would be the worst. Noon second worst. 3:25 would be third worst, and then obviously the nightcap would be the best in that group.
Don't give them any ideas. They're going to be playing a Christmas morning game from Bethlehem.
Well, no, it would be awesome to play one those great Christmas markets over in Germany.
Chris Kindle, yes, great idea. Yeah,
that would be great.
Stop! You're only helping them.
The Scandinavian
You
classic.
think they're thinking about going to Bethlehem and playing like a morning tilt over in Bethlehem?
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't put it past them. At this point, we could put nothing past them. With their Christmas Day triple header, which is coming down the pike here.
Did you see the leak that would supplement Jason's theory? Falcons, Packers, Week 3 Thursday night football at Lambeau Field. That would
I believe that one too.
I believe, yeah.
The big question is that opener going to be in Minnesota? Is that what we're thinking? Or at home against the Vikings?
I wonder, again, the fact that they're hosting a football game between your Wisconsin Badgers and Notre Dame Fighting Illini, or fighting.
It's the Irish.
Irish.
Yeah, Notre Dame's the Irish.
They decided to change their name.
I've not heard that both ways.
That's a new one.
That is a new one. That's why it's Brett Bielema. He lives rent free in my head. The Fighting Irish and the Badgers on September 6th, right, Jesse? Which is a Sunday.
Labor Day Eve, yes.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I wonder if they're going to, as Tausch pointed out earlier in the show, I wonder if they go 2 roadies for the Packers so they give
I think so.
The grounds crew to get the field back to where they want it. And that would make sense because then you play Thursday of the third week. It's not all the way to the next Sunday at home. So, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me if that first game is against the Vikings in Minnesota. All right, let's try and stay on the clock here. We will get because I think that's important. You got places to go later in the program, so I want to make sure that we're being considerate of your schedule. So if you do us the favor, if you're on hold, stay there through one more break, and then we'll get to all of you on the other side after Tausch tells us we're not giving anything away today.
No
You're just
contest
gonna tell
today.
us
Nope.
about Iron Jock.
Indeed, I am. They're great socks. They're great hats. They're polos. They're lightweight hoodies. They're hoodies. They got it all. And I've worn just about every workout gear there is. Nothing compares to Iron Jock. Their performance apparel built to fight sweat, odor, and bacteria, keeping you feeling fresh no matter how hard you work. From the gym to the pickleball court, Iron Jock keeps you dry, comfortable, and confident. And they have that great silver ion technology woven into every thread. And it hunts and it kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria. Iron Jock helps you look good, smell good, and keep showing up. Shop now at ironjock.com. That's ironjock.com.
We will get to your calls Next, it's Wilde and Tausch.
Wilde and Tausch continues next on 94.5 ESPN, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, and sponsored by American Family Insurance.
Hot off the press, the schedule is coming. Hey, it's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Strofe getting ready for Thursday night's schedule release special with me, Gabe Neitzel, and Jason Wilde as we take a look at the 17-game schedule for Green Bay and how the path to Inglewood begins. 9 home games, 8 road games, and when's that darn team from Chicago on the schedule? We'll take a look at it all this Thursday from 6 until 8 on ESPN Wisconsin, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Hey seafood lovers, Sendik's Lobster Fest is back. One day only, Saturday, May 23rd. Cooked or live lobsters are just 2 for $25. North Atlantic cold water lobsters, a pound each, 2 for $25. Don't miss out. Reserve yours now at Sendik's.com. Plus, enjoy shrimp or lobster boil meals and Sendik's homemade shrimp and lobster roll on May 23rd and 24th. Learn more at Sendik's.com. All during Sendik's 17th Annual Lobster Fest. Sendik's Food Markets, your trusted local grocer.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
May is here, which means your house is officially done hiding under snow. And now you can see everything it needs. Good news, Exterior Pros and Baths is here to help. Upgrade to energy-efficient windows, durable roofing, new siding, or a beautiful bath remodel, and get $3,000 off your project. Think of it as spring cleaning, but way more impressive. That's $3,000 in instant savings during our May savings event, but it won't last long. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com today. Exterior Pros and Baths. Big savings done right.
Mark Tauscher here for Iron Jock. As a former athlete, I've worn just about every type of workout gear there is, and nothing compares to Iron Jock. Their performance apparel is built to fight sweat, odor, and bacteria, keeping you feeling fresh no matter how hard you push. From the gym to the pickleball court, Iron Jock keeps you dry, comfortable, and confident. Upgrade to Iron Jock. Available now at ironjock.com.
You ever notice how pain slowly stops being something you have and starts feeling like something you are? That's not how it's supposed to be, and it doesn't have to stay that way. Hey, it's Ben Brust, and there's a team right here in Mequon and Greenfield. Dr. Caravelli and QC Kinetics are helping people break out of that cycle and get back to living life on their terms. If you're dealing with joint pain from arthritis or injury in your knees, hips, or shoulders, they're helping patients get back to moving, sleeping, golfing, running without surgeries or long recoveries. And people who thought they were out of options are finally seeing a path forward. This isn't guesswork. The science is real. The treatments are natural. QC Kinetics works with your body, giving it the tools it needs to heal itself. So picture this, getting through your day without mapping out places to sit, or avoiding stairs altogether, or passing on plans because of pain. Because the longer inflammation lingers, the more damage it can do. Don't wait on this. Take the first step now, and it won't cost you anything to get started. Call QC Kinetics today. 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
This is Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN, sponsored by American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
All right, let's get to your calls. Then we'll get to texts and YouTube comments. And then Tausch has some responsibilities during the 11 o'clock hour, so we will bid him a fond farewell in a little bit here. But 844-770-3776, 844-770-3776. We go north of the border. We're big in Canada. We got Ricardo up there. And now we got Mike in Toronto. Mike, thanks for holding on so long. I know you're paying those international minute fees. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Good morning, Wildy Tausch, and of course, Jesse. Big fan of the show and a first-time caller.
Oh, awesome! Well, make it happen again down the road. What do you got for us? How do you feel about Christmas in Chicago?
Oh, Christmas is my favorite time of the year, and for me, this couldn't be. This is a fantastic Christmas gift for me. I'm super excited. My family, we're all Packer fans, and hearing the news today, we're all super excited to sit down on Christmas morning and to watch a Packer game as a family.
Okay, I'm glad you're excited.
So you don't have an Aunt Janice who didn't know when the Packers-Browns game was on in 2021 and it scheduled dinner right in the middle of it, and you barely watched any of the game when you got together with your family that day.
Aunt Janice catching strays.
I mean, it happened.
No, there's no conflicts like that. Absolutely none.
Huh.
So Mike,
I wonder. That's a great point. I guess the question is, how many families look at this as an unbelievable present?
Yeah, right.
To watch the game.
Mike's family does for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Interesting. Mike, quickly before we let you go, what happens if we lose?
Yes.
Is that going to salt your Christmas festivities, or are you going to be good either way?
No, it's going to salt them for sure, 100%.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I do think I want to back up for a second, and Mike, since we've got you, and I'm still looking for somebody that can hook me up with Law and Order: Criminal Intent Toronto, because season 2 and 3 aren't available in America; they're only available in Canada. But
are you serious?
Here's my issue. Come on. It's a really good show, by the way. It was on the CW the first season.
I believe it.
No, but Mike, what about the fact from a purely football perspective? They're going to have a Thursday night game because they always do.
Yeah.
They have a Wednesday game, which I saw a few people arguing about if they have the bye before the Thanksgiving Eve fake holiday game. Like, they don't get a full bye. Like, you're supposed to get 7, like it's in the CBA. Those players are going to have to come back sooner to have a full week of work to get ready. So they won't have a true full bye. They will have like 2 half, 3/4 buys. Now, this game would be on a Friday because Christmas Day is on a Friday. Does that bother you at all in terms of your hopes of your team winning the games? It seems like they're going to have very few Sunday games at the rate we're going.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way. But like Tausch was saying earlier, it's a big business, and the NFL is just serving it up. And as fans, we're going to eat it up. And unfortunately, it seems that they do not take the safety of the players into consideration.
Nope.
But from an entertainment standpoint, this is what the NFL wants to do, and the consumer is just going to sit there and watch it. And I'm one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And proud of it, and we
by
appreciate
the
your
way,
first-time call.
So are we. Like, we can sit here and say all the things, and they can all be true, but we're going to be the first ones lapping up whatever they put in our dog dish. We're going to get down and lap it up. And you know it. So we could cry about it, or it's fun. I get it, man. I understand why everybody feels this way. I do.
Yep.
I just wish it was 3 or 4 hours later. That's all.
Agreed. Mike, great call. I'll check in with you later on that streaming password. I appreciate you. 844-770-3776. I don't understand why it's not. The first season was in America. Why can't we get the other 2 seasons? It's a really good show. It's a really good version of Law and Order.
Can I address what Tausch just said with the dog lapping it up, however noise that was?
Yeah.
Because I haven't been that dog the last 2 years as a fan of football. On Christmas Day, I have not watched a single minute of the 4 Netflix games that have been on Christmas Day each of the last 2 years.
Yeah, if the Packers haven't
Yeah,
been
but it's not
in
been
it, I haven't either. I'm with Jesse. Yep.
So this is an inconvenience to me because we like getting together. We have 4 families we go see, and we see
4 families,
and
4 Christmases,
and that doesn't even include families that have kids that are opening their own gifts in the morning and getting together with other family throughout the day. Those who like to go to church on that day. Like, it sucks that this is going to be happening on Christmas Day. Like, I hate it. I don't know why everyone's
Jesse,
so like. Ugh.
Jesse, I've voiced that opinion. I've said that, but it doesn't matter. Like, people are gonna lap it up, and if it was the Titans Jaguars, hey man, I'm with you, but it's not. It's the game most Packer fans have had on their schedule. I can't wait for this.
Right.
Revenge. Oh my God, that is why it's so genius by the NFL
in Chicago.
Now, I still think it would be better if it was 3:25, and you get the morning where you can just celebrate and go to church and do your Christmas and have your dinner.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not where they're at. And you know what, Jesse? You can say all you want. You're going to be down there on your knees, lapping up whatever kibble and bits they feed us, and you're going to eat it. And you know you're gonna. And you can say you're not, but you're gonna.
My
I think
parents,
Jesse's more of a fresh
parents
pet guy.
don't even have Netflix, and we're supposed to go by them on Christmas Day. So now we got to figure
Get
this
your
whole
baby
wrinkle
phone up.
out. Oh wait,
Get the baby phone
they're
up.
in the Milwaukee area. It'll be good. It'll be on
Yeah,
over the
you'll
air
be fine.
TV.
You're right.
We're good.
Exactly. I think I found Jesse's Twitter burner account. He goes by the name of Doug McHone.
Muskego Jimmy? Is that what he calls himself?
McSkigo. Absolutely not. I won't be watching anything on TV on the most family-centric day on the calendar. Enough of this! Exclamation point. The NFL is all about revenue for the owners and don't care about the fans. Multiple examples of that statement. Yeah, he's not. No lies detected.
But you know what? Hey, guys, here's the deal. Fans can vote with their wallets and their streaming, and they are. And you know what? Peacock got a ton of new subscribers last year, and they shoved a playoff game down our throats.
You're right.
You can't watch it. And ESPN, and you know what? You can say it about everybody. Paramount. This isn't, and good caveat there. I know he said he's not going to watch on TV. You won't have to. He can stream it on his phone. So you don't have to.
That's good.
I am with you, and I trust me, I get it. I think, especially when you're talking about, the holy day, all of the stuff from a religious standpoint and a family standpoint, I get it, man. But I'm telling you, the NFL is doing it for a lot of reasons. Their main reason is because people are going to do it. They're going to eat it up, and it's going to be a huge hit. And Netflix is going to pay an obscene amount of money for 5 or 6 games, and they don't care about all the other stuff. And the NFL can sell other stuff, and that's why they're creating these windows. And we can sit here and say it's wrong and everything else, but as my buddy Jim said, we're benefiting.
We are.
Nobody is forcing you to not go have dinner and not to go. They are saying, you love the Pack, right? You love the Bears? Oh, baby, we got something for you. And if you don't want to hang out, there's a lot of people that probably don't want to hang out with their families. They'd rather go watch the game. So this is where we're at. And we can cry about it or we can do something about it. And if you really want to start a crusade, go for it.
Good luck.
I ain't going to be joining that one, though. That's not a crusade I'm going to jump on.
This is more abusive of a relationship than my relationship with Aaron Rodgers, as you like to say.
No,
because we just keep coming back. No, not that bad.
Come on.
Let's get to 2 more calls before we take a break. Let's go. We got to get to Chippewa Falls. Let's go to John in Chippewa Falls. John, good morning. Thanks for holding on so long, buddy. What do you feel about a potential, not yet official, Christmas Day game?
Hey, guys, thanks for letting me join Wildy, Jelly, and Tausch.
Hey, it's John. Wait, whoa. Stop.
Sorry.
I know this voice. I know this voice. You have never been John in Chippewa Falls. Are you on the move, or are you making up your location? What's going on?
John's moving around like I am today.
No. Thank you for asking. I'm on the way up to the University of Minnesota to watch my daughter graduate with an architecture degree today.
Wow.
Ooh, architecture degree. I did.
Bravo.
I did.
All right. Now,
Nice.
back to the roads. Highway 29. What do you got?
For you guys covering the game, I understand. It stinks because now you're up early, you're working all day and all that. And I would say, yes, that stinks. And Josh brought up a great point of the split family that you're traveling back and forth between two homes, and I didn't take that into perspective. For those of us the kiddos are up early, they're into the presents, you've had your coffee and breakfast, and you get to sit down for Packers-Bears. The NFL is not going to lose the opportunity to get that huge lure out there to get the guys not going to the basketball games that are also probably going to be heavily touted that day to get you in on the NFL instead of the NBA. And you're going to sit down and hopefully get a great Christmas present of a Packers victory over the Bears. But, yes, I hope I'm not tainted and upset for the rest of the day because we end up losing. But it will be a great game.
Yeah. And a great point, John, even though again, congratulations to your daughter graduating and to you, her graduating from the University of Minnesota. Good thing they have reciprocity because otherwise we wouldn't like them. But he makes a great point, even though his daughter is now a college graduate. When your kids are little, noon on Christmas Day, if you're not going to other family members' houses and you went to church on Christmas Eve, you're probably okay, right? They get up bright and early because Santa has come. They open their presents. You have a little breakfast, and then things start to calm down a little bit. And you're more than happy to sit on your couch and watch Packers-Bears. I get that. He's not wrong about that part of it. I do think the point of fans who are going to be traveling to different people's houses, I think this does throw a wrench into their schedules for Christmas. And certainly throws one into people who'll be working on Christmas now for this game. Let's get to one more call. Let's go to Jim in Antioch. Jim, good morning. Welcome to Wildy and Tausch. How you feel about Packers-Bears Christmas Day at noon?
Good morning. Yeah, I'm against it. It's going to cost the city money because all their workers that have to go now work, they get time and a half. The transportation, they have a holiday schedule usually for the trains and the buses. Now they're going to have to go to a different schedule, and all those guys are going to have to start working. All the guys planning all that stuff, all the small businesses don't know how many employees to bring in or not bring in. They're going to have to pay time and a half and reschedule everything. There's a lot of hidden costs. Yeah, the football leagues are going to make tons of money. Anybody works the team is going to make a lot of money, but the city and the public transportation and all the things that are having a hard time making ends meet are going to get screwed.
Jim, Antioch, is that on the border of Wisconsin? Is that where you are in the on the Chicago, on the Minnesota Illinois border?
Illinois Wisconsin border, and we're 50-50 right now.
Yeah. So
we are half Bears fans, half Packer fans.
That's exactly. Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to ask you. So I'd be curious, like, if you're a Bears fan, let's say you're a Bears fan who lives in the Chicago area and you have season tickets, are you okay with a noon start from, like, because we're coming at this obviously as a Packer-centric show, right? And you're probably not road tripping to Chicago on Christmas for a Packers-Bears game. Maybe you are. I'm not sure. But I'd be curious how Illinois folks are going to approach this game as well. And you being on the border, you have family members that probably cheer for both teams, right? Or are they all staunchly Packers fans?
They're all Bears fans.
Oh. I'm sorry.
100% Bear fans in my family. And majority of the people, we go to the Bears games a couple times a year down in Soldier Field and stuff. But, right now, I know where I park down there and stuff like that. Because of the days of the game, they have extra parking attendants.
Yeah,
that's not part of the stadium, and they're going to have the the guy who runs the parking lot is really cool, but he's going to have to pay now his workers extra money to come that day, and they're going to show up there because I drive in. But I know other people who take the train in or take the, CTA is a great option and stuff, and they're going to have to put more trains on, more workers and stuff, and they're not going to get.
Jim, great call. I would say this to Jim, and thanks for the call. I would say this to Jim and to everybody else. It's just like player safety. The NFL doesn't care. They don't care if more people have to work on Christmas. They don't feel bad.
I'm guessing maybe not, but they probably are looking at it like you're getting paid time and a half, and you're working, and obviously bringing those jobs in. I understand it, man. It's an inconvenience for a lot of people, but again, man, I know the workers don't have probably the same flexibility that others will have. The NFL. We've seen this coming, and I think just listening to the fans and how Jim there was one of the only skeptics of this whole thing.
Agreed.
People want it. The big loser in this whole deal. Obviously people that have to work and do that. I don't know if you could say they're losing or if they're making more money. That's up to whoever. The biggest loser in this whole deal is the NBA. The NBA, I believe, is going to have to vacate Christmas. I think they're going to walk away because they're going to get throttled, and they used to own Christmas Day.
It was basically the season opener
when it's on a Wednesday. They're done,
right? It was when people started to pay attention to the NBA. Was the start of the NBA season was unofficially when all those Christmas games were played, right?
Yep, it's over. Those days are done, and I think the NBA is going to have to just come to grips with the fact this isn't something we're going to be able to compete with, and not have their players play at Christmas. Maybe the players are the biggest winners, the NBA players. Now they get to stay at home and spend time with their families.
We will get to your texts on the text portion of the Carbless Talk and Text line. I know our YouTube commenters are feeling neglected too, because I've been juggling a couple of things here. So we will get to your comments as well. I promise I will get to that too. But we'll do that coming up after I tell you about what's going on at Steinhoffel's. They do not have their Christmas sale underway already. They're holding off on that, even if we're talking a lot of Christmas. But if you've been thinking about upgrading your mattress, now is the time for the Steinhoffel's Memorial Day mattress sale, which is going on now. Not Memorial Day Eve. It's a little bit earlier than even Memorial Day Eve. But you can save big on all the top brands. Plus, take advantage of 60-month, 0% financing. We're talking up to $1,000 off Tempur-Pedic and Beautyrest Split King adjustable base sets, serious next-level comfort, and Helix Sleep. The award-winning brand is now exclusively at Steinhoffel's. You've got to try it in-store. Don't miss it. Shop the Memorial Day mattress sale at Steinhoffel's, Wisconsin's mattress leader. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax. It's Steinhoffel's. Your texts next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
This is Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, and sponsored by American Family Insurance.
Wisconsin weather doesn't ease into spring. It keeps you guessing. That's why your windows and doors need to handle everything. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we build for year-round comfort. Get the look you want for the home you love with 0% financing options available. So you can upgrade now and pay over time. Plus, enjoy a free in-home consultation, expert installation, and a 10-year limited warranty. Schedule today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 5/31/2026.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, the Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. After your round, stop in the clubhouse for food and drinks. Call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com.
When your team needs custom gear, don't wing it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and More is your local partner for high-quality apparel with hands-on design help and services that actually feel, well, helpful. For your business, teams, or events, Big Frog makes it easy. Visit bigfrog.com/Mequon today.
Hey, I went to the new place. They didn't have everything, but the bananas were on sale.
Wait,
Why didn't you go to Woodman?
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil. Other stores promote a few items but charge more for everything else.
At Woodman's, you save big time money on your whole grocery bill.
I even use the app to compare prices.
Oh my gosh, talk about receipt regret.
Our work here is done.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Most contractors cut corners and disappear when there's a problem. Not us. Since 1997, we've completed over 60,000 projects, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and were named 2025 Roofing Magazine Contractor of the Year. We set the standard for exterior remodeling, trusted by homeowners, proven every single day. We're excited to show you why choosing Infinity means peace of mind. Visit infinityexteriors.com to see why your neighbors trust Infinity.
It's time for the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirits deals in town. Located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action.
What a weekend it was for the Brewers as they completed a sweep over the New York Yankees. All 3 games had their moments, and on Friday it was Jacob Misiorowski who struck out 11 en route to a 6-0 win. On Saturday, William Contreras delivered a walk-off sac fly in the 10th inning, and on Mother's Day, Bryce Terang delivered a walk-off home run in the 9th inning.
Fly ball center field, it's hit well, Grisham back, it is gone! Another Mother's Day miracle for the Brewers!
The Brewers will look to carry this momentum into a 3-game series against the Padres. I'm Will Summers.
This has been the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart.
Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Got a grad to celebrate? Make it easy with a Cousins Subs gift card. Buy $30 in gift cards and get a free 7.5-inch sub for you. Valid on any Deli Fresh or Classic sub. So while you're giving a great gift, you're getting one too. Simple, thoughtful, and way better than a card that gets tucked away. Stop by your local Cousins Subs today. Cousins Subs. We believe in better.
Buying a new roof might not be the most exciting thing you'll do this year, but for us at Big Fish Contracting, being chosen to do that roof for you not only provides income for multiple families in southeastern Wisconsin, but has a global reach and impact around the world. To us, it's more than just a roof. We've been earning trust for over 2 decades, roofing, siding, windows, and more. Go to bigfishcontracting.com to learn how Big Fish is renovating homes and redeeming an industry.
You're listening to Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN. Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Call Gina Della from Pella at 855-PELLA-WI or visit online at PellaWI.com/radio.
The Christmas edition of Wilde and Tausch rolls on. Jesse Nelson has been scouring the ESPN Madison portion of the Carbless Talk and Text line. I've gotten a few requests, Jesse, from Nathan and others in the YouTube comments. They would like us to also check the Milwaukee Carbless Talk and Text line. You don't have to give out the number, but apparently there's a lot of people who want to communicate with us, and they struggle to change phone numbers. So we like to accommodate people and meet them where they are. So, Jesse, we'll get you that password so you can be checking that as well. But what do you have curated thus far?
So rather than teaching other people where to meet us at the number we've been giving out for 8 years, we're going to inconvenience our producer and make him do extra work.
Because we are a service industry.
You talking about Owen? Owen's fine with
you're going to do that to
inconvenienced a
Owen's
little bit.
going through the grinder here this week. He didn't sign up to take all these phone calls today.
You're sitting in the studio with your feet up, letting him do all your work.
I didn't say I'm overworked. I said Owen's overworked. He's learning
fair.
the ropes here.
Well, pick up an extra shift like those parking attendants around Soldier Field on Christmas Day.
We're gonna play. This is gonna be fun here because Owen's gonna put the text up, but I'm gonna read it. It's kind of like that game where like if you stand behind someone and like you're the hands and they're like acting out a scene.
It's nothing like that.
It's kind of like that. So here's our.
Not even a little bit.
All right.
No, it's nothing like
Text number 1, Owen, fire away. Here, this is from Ryan in Milwaukee. I'd rather have the Grinch steal Christmas than have the Packers play the Bears at noon. I'm actually considering stealing Christmas. I'm in our family group text with all the people who host the holidays, and I'm thinking about texting them like immediately and saying this would be a great opportunity for the Nelsons to all do Christmas on the 26th. And open up the 25th for everyone to be with their immediate families so we can all watch the Packers and Bears play and then get together the following day, Boxing Day, and do Christmas that day.
So we've done that, Jesse. We've done that. Obviously, when I played, we had a bounce. We had different times. We'd play games. We'd do it. And we would sometimes do Christmas as a whole family in January. Now we've kind of gotten that sweet spot of everybody does Christmas with their immediate families, and then we'll get together either the 26th, 27th, whatever works for everybody. We'll host. We usually get Mission Barbecue comes in. It's great, and that's kind of what we do. And I think it's a fun way because especially if, when you have kids, I think it's a great way to handle it. So, Jesse, I applaud you for being proactive with what you're doing.
We've got 7 months to figure this out, so I think I'll get the ball rolling on that. We'll see if we can finally move Christmas off of Christmas Day.
Do you think Janice will be on board after you badmouthed her publicly?
I checked. She's not hosting this. Aunt Diane is hosting this year, and I think there's a much better chance that she'd be flexible to accommodate the Packers.
2 N's or 1 in Diane?
I think only 1. I actually don't know.
Okay.
Is that bad that I don't know?
And only 1 I in Jesse, but 2 E's. By the way, I interrupt these text messages from Jesse for another schedule leak.
Buffalo.
Leaky.
From at Nerding on NFL, which Strofe tells me is a reliable source.
That sounds like it.
I've not fact-checked it.
We're trusting Strofe's decisions
Is
on
Strofe
journalism.
a reliable source to tell you what's a reliable source?
I feel like you would be the commissioner of what's a reliable source among ESPN Wisconsin hosts, given your journalistic integrity. I feel like Strofe is near the bottom of that list of determining who are the reliable sources.
Jelly, I'll tell you what, man. You throw a lot more grenades from the seat from the host seat than you do from the producer. Did you guys know? I saw this, and I'm not going to fact check this, and it might be completely wrong.
We still haven't even gotten to what Strofe sent me.
What's the news?
I know, but did you know that that the government made grenades in the shape of a baseball so that they could throw them like a baseball player? Interesting. Go ahead.
I did not know that. Are they shaped like a baseball? Because I thought they were more shaped like a mini football. They're more.
No, go take a look.
I'll have to check it.
There's different kinds of grenades.
That's one to grow on here on Wilde and Tausch. Per Alex Strofe, who sent me the tweet from Nerding on NFL, Packers at Buccaneers, Week 4, October 4th.
Oh my God. You're going to be right about Micah.
Your theory is 1,000% right. It's unbelievable.
Broken clock twice a day.
Jesse, if this all holds true, and the Vikings are the opener up in Minnesota, so 3 out of 4 roadies to start.
With 9 home games, by the way. So a very backloaded, home-heavy rest of the schedule.
Jason, you've done a lot of great things on our show and on other shows for the ESPN Wisconsin, obviously Channel 3000, et cetera, et cetera. Your most profound projection in your professional life on the radio happened 2 days ago, and it looks as if it's going to all come to fruition. That's what being profound and being right looks like. So
wow,
I'll give you a lot of grief, but our fans get informed. And most of the time it's from me, no offense. Sometimes it's from you, and you absolutely crushed this. You made me think, and you now brought this to our fans. Kudos to you, and you really hit the nail on the head. So this is your attaboy. You deserve all the accolades that you get because that was well done.
It will
Kudos to you.
it will belong in the Wilde and Tausch Hall of Fame next to the Kissing Cousins headline predicting a tie for Packers Vikings.
No, it is not even in the same class.
It belongs in the
No,
same.
this is even better.
It belongs
This
in the
is
same
even
way.
better.
It's not better.
This is even better.
You're being humble, Tausch. You're being
Guys,
still can't believe they
you
tied
understand
that
like,
day.
I don't know why. I'm kicking myself for not thinking of this because this is the stuff I think.
It is.
But
This
for
is more
Jason to
you.
see
This is something that you should have thought of instead of me. Frankly,
no, you connected the dots in a way I just never even envisioned because the Packers are such a big brand. This tells me how highly the NFL values Micah Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would have done this, and tell me I'm crazy, Jason. I don't know if they would have done this if it was Jordan Love coming back from an injury.
I don't think so. Nope. I agree with you.
That tells me the NFL views Micah Parsons top 3 star in this league. Maybe even higher. That's amazing.
Jesse, you got one more text for us?
Yes, I do.
Or maybe a couple more?
I sure hope after that soliloquy that the source that reliable Alex
Well, I
Stroh
hope
shared
he's
with
right
us is
and it's
correct.
not. Yeah, if it's the Lions in week 3 or 4, I'm going to have to retract everything I just said.
Next text comes
Oh,
from...
they're opening against the Bills? What? Buffalo Bills are coming?
Nick in Wanakee on the Carbless ESPN Wisconsin talking text line. Nick says, the bigger intra-house rivalry is not going to be Packers versus Bears. It's going to be when Grandma or Aunt Millie is hosting Christmas and lets everybody know we're not watching the Packers game.
Mm-hmm.
My mom would be in that Aunt Millie category.
What is the line on you just saying to your family, no, he ain't doing it. If you ain't going to watch the game, I ain't coming. Like, is that going to be will that cause a ton of strife in her family?
That's a really good question.
You can't say to the rest of your family, I'm not coming to Christmas, the Packers
Jesse,
are
if
on.
Aunt Diane says, and you talk to your mom and dad at Hard Rock Casino Rockford Monday, we're going to still make a push to get them to come down. And they say, you need to come to Aunt Diane's house, even though she's not going to watch the Packer game. She wants to watch It's a Beautiful Life or A Christmas Story. And you're like, it's my job, I have to. How irritated is the family going to be if Jesse and Becca say, sorry, can't do it?
I would advocate for so I'm going to try and, all those years watching Survivor when I was a kid, I'm pretty good at scheming and planting ideas for people.
You're a weasel.
Yeah,
Just admit it.
So I'm going to try and weasel. The first thing I'm going to try and weasel is let's get the Nelson family Christmas moved from Christmas Day to the 26th. That'll free up everyone to be with their immediate families. Then we can get together. It's a long weekend. Everybody will enjoy that. So that'll be the first plan. The second plan would be, Aunt Diane, it's a Friday. No one's got work the next day. Well, why don't we just all get together a little bit later? Everybody wants some extra time in the morning, sleeping off Christmas Eve, waking up, opening presents in the morning from Santa. Why don't we, 5 o'clock, it would be a fun Christmas day. Let's get together in the evening and make a whole night out of it and avoid that noon to 3 window. That would be the next plan.
Oh, you're so clever.
Yeah.
You're so cunning and clever.
Cunning.
Jesse.
Yes, cunning.
This would be a problem if we want to get together and do presents and dinner and all that stuff at 2 o'clock like we typically do on Christmas Day. That would be a big issue here. It was, as evidenced by each of the last 2 years, not watching a single minute of any of the 4 games that were on, including Lions-Vikings last year, which was a significant game for the Packers, we remember.
We will get to a couple more texts and some of your YouTube comments before we get to the top of the hour, which is coming up. Before we do that, I need to remind you about Potawatomi Casino Hotel, where your next getaway is waiting right in Milwaukee. Start with the biggest hotel rooms in Milwaukee, nearly 500 beautifully designed rooms and luxury suites, which are perfect for a weekend reset, a date night, or celebrating something big, and you're just steps away from all the cool stuff that's happening inside. And, I go for the food, as you can tell. Whether it's the Dream Dance Steakhouse, Rockin' Brews, Canal Street Cafe, the Ruyi Asian Kitchen, Cream City Coffee Company, or the Marketplace, they've got food and drink specials happening all the time. And if you're planning a wedding, a birthday, or an anniversary, their event spaces are built to make it unforgettable. Sophisticated relaxation, incredible flavor. A full night out all in one place. Potawatomi Casino Hotel. More Wilde and Tausch straight ahead. Stick around.
Wilde and Tausch is presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Call Gina Della from Pella at 855-PELLA-WI or visit online at PellaWI.com/radio. All day, every day. The Cardless Talk and Text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Cardless Talk and Text line. This is more.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Pickleball fanatics, grab your paddle and get ready to rally for recess. Join La Causa Charter School for Rally for Recess on May 16th at Premier Pickleball Club. From 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., players of all skill levels are invited to compete, learn, and give back in a fun, welcoming environment. Grab a partner or sign up solo and enjoy a great day of community and friendly competition. Your participation helps fund safer sports fields, a renovated playground, and a new outdoor classroom. And every donation is matched to maximize impact. Buy your tickets now at lacausa.org and come rally for recess.
The Crew take on the Dodgers Friday, May 22nd through Sunday, the 24th. Join Boy Band Night on Friday, the 22nd, presented by Wintrust. Grab a theme night ticket for a Brew Crew Boys t-shirt and stay for post-game fireworks presented by T-Mobile. Then on Saturday, the first 25,000 fans collect a patriotic Brewers hat. Close it out with Family Sunday fun as the first 5,000 kids 14 and under get a Brewers pennant on the 24th, courtesy of Joy. Grab your seats at brewers.com.
Hi, this is Mike and Michelle Grau from Professional Construction Inc., also known as PCI.
You may know Milwaukee's pitcher, the Miz.
Yeah! And just like that player's nickname, PCI is short for Professional Construction Inc.
One name, one team, one trusted local construction company.
Whether you call us PCI or Professional Construction Inc., we're here to build or remodel your dream home.
PCI, for all your construction needs. Visit us at professionalconstructioninc.com.
We have standards in Wisconsin. Cheese should squeak. Sports and tailgating go hand in hand with brats aplenty. And beef is a delicacy where each bite makes you close your eyes for a second. For 50 years, Bunzel's has been hand-selecting the finest beef, making homemade specialty sausages, and crafting award-winning jerky right here at home. Because Wisconsin is still cattle country, quality isn't optional. It's expected. And after 5 decades, Bunzel's still delivers. Stop in today at 90th and Burleigh or at bunzels.com.
When you work smart, incredible things can happen. By joining Smart 18, the union for Wisconsin sheet metal workers, you'll open the door to a brighter future. You'll learn and earn more. Enjoy awesome benefits across the board. Build a great career and feel empowered and supported every step of the way. The smartest career decision you'll ever make starts with Smart 18. Find out more today at smart18info.com.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Looking for a dinner that actually impresses and cocktails that keep the conversation going? Head to the second floor of St. Kate the Arts Hotel and discover the Studio Kitchen and Cocktails. Bold, elevated dinners, thoughtfully crafted cocktails. It's the kind of place where every plate and every pour is made with intention. Come for dinner, stay for another round. The Studio Kitchen and Cocktails on the second floor at St. Kate the Arts Hotel.
You're listening to Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN. Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin and sponsored by American Family Insurance.
All right, let's get to one more text, and then we'll get to the 11 o'clock hour.
Jason, is there any shot, that the Packers would have this thing wrapped up by Christmas? The division? That'd be a tough stretch, right?
I don't see them being that good, right?
Okay, I tend to agree. I just our boy Devin just texted me that, and I said, I don't know if I can buy that.
I could see the Bears being eliminated by Christmas.
Or that could be an elimination.
You think they're going to fall that far?
That could be an elimination. We could knock them off and say, "Deuces, B, thanks for your time.
Yeah, Merry Christmas,
Go
you
enjoy
filthy
Christmas
animals."
And so you can get your trip to Cancun off. Yeah, I could see that too.
We'll have to wait and see. Owen, what's the last text you got for Jesse to read in his new role as our third host from the Everlight Solar ESPN Madison studios?
All right. First of all, we do this every time we have a new producer train on this show. It's just been a little bit since the last one.
He's been training for like 2 weeks. You've never gone in there.
He took a vacation in the middle of it, so we were a little behind.
Boy, he really is getting trained by you. He can't even get through a training without taking a vacation. That's pretty smart.
That's pretty good.
It's coaching.
Does he got a dog? He's got to train for the next 6 Wednesdays?
All right. That's enough out of you.
Owen's going to be babysitting Stella and Sadie for me next.
And I'll have you know, our dog is very well trained and behaved, so we did it right. However we did it, I have no regrets about taking every Wednesday in August off for that year, whenever that was. We got a text from the Murph in Bayview. Could be Pat Murphy tuning into the show before the big game
Wait,
this
they
afternoon.
got fired after that loss that ended their 5-game winning streak.
Too much NFL. By the way, happy birthday to Pablo today. It is the day of the big birthday. So
wow.
No conversations about when to have a conversation this year. The Murph in Bayview texting, too much NFL. I don't care about a scheduled release day or a draft. I liked it better when the NFL was Sunday, Monday, and Thanksgiving. Even too much candy is a bad thing. The Murph in Bayview. Text that in. So he's on the side of what were you saying about Mark Cuban earlier? He's on that camp, whatever.
Yeah, you know what's great though?
No, what's great, Tausch?
Bacon, Jones Dairy bacon, Jones Dairy ham. We talked about the pig getting slaughtered. Well, you know what's great? Hog. It's good.
It's not great for the hog.
Well, no, it's not great for the hog, but I'm telling you, people are going to eat it. People love it. And so I understand everything that they're, this is one of those, it's real easy, and there's a real simple answer to it. And I don't know if and when we're ever going to get to the point where it's oversaturated or that hog is too big. I just don't know. I thought today we'd have some pushback from folks. I think that's the second person that's either texted, called, that has had something that is just like, it's too much.
Not positive.
And I would be willing to bet those same folks are going to be watching in some way, shape, or form on Christmas Day. I would also be willing to bet that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be wrong, but I probably won't be.
You're probably right. Well, I do want to get into something when we start the 11 o'clock hour, because I mentioned it earlier, but I've gotten a few folks, and we've seen a few on the Carbless Talk and text line, that they don't have Netflix. And look, people have to make financial decisions, and just because we have all been able to, unless we chose not to, spring for the cost of different streaming services, not everyone can afford to do that. They've got other expenses that they have to worry about. And the idea of adding, if you don't have it, Netflix just so you can see your beloved Packers, I mean, that is a challenge for some. And this is another example that the NFL doesn't give a damn. They want your money. And they're going to try and, I don't want to go so far as to say extort it, but if you can't watch the game, if you don't have that streaming service, that's the whole idea of them picking up all this sports programming. Netflix used to be just, I watch movies on there. And then, they added some series. But why do you think they added sports to the degree that they have? They want people to watch their streaming service. Same with Peacock and Paramount Plus and all the others. And I want to get into that because as someone who works for a Madison-based TV station and has worked for a Madison-based newspaper. Madison's in a challenging spot if you are a Packers fan, and we'll explain when we kick off the 11 o'clock hour in 2 minutes. So stick around. It's Wilde and Tausch.
Don't go anywhere. Another hour of Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, is coming up next on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Clutter piling up? Take a breath. Badgerland Junk is here to help. Based in Milwaukee, they make cleanouts simple, fast, and stress-free. From single-item pickups to full estate cleanouts, their team does the heavy lifting so you don't have to. Homeowners and property managers, this is your solution. Furniture, appliances, yard debris, even commercial cleanouts. They do it all with clear upfront pricing and no hidden fees. Serving Milwaukee and the entire metro area, visit BadgerlandJunk.com. Badgerland Junk, your trusted cleanout experts.
Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Amore, pepperoni, amore, mozzarella, amore. Screaming Sicilian, more.
Screaming Sicilian frozen pizza. More toppings, more flavor. More is amore.
Your local bar could be your ticket to a global stage. Michelob Ultra's Soccer Shootout is giving fans the chance to win tickets to the FIFA World Cup 26 at Spanky's in Waterford on Saturday, May 16th, starting at 11 a.m. Also enjoy Michelob Ultra at Stenny's North Shore, Elbow Room Cedarburg, and Moran, South Milwaukee. Your neighborhood, your shot at the world's biggest game. Play for the chance to witness history. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. 2026 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21+. Void where prohibited.
Looking to score big on style for your home without breaking the bank? Then don't miss the IKEA Sidewalk Sale happening May 8th through the 25th at IKEA Oak Creek. We're clearing out closeouts and overstocks and even putting some of your all-time favorite lines, including Billy, Trofast, and others on sale at serious discounts. And the best part, new items are being added throughout the sale. That means every visit is a brand new treasure hunt. You never know what you'll find next. So visit IKEA Oak Creek often and get ready to discover something amazing at the IKEA Sidewalk Sale May 8th through the 25th.
This is Brian Balaga. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN.
94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
The 11 o'clock hour of Wilde and Tausch begins now. And if you're listening in Madison, you heard Jesse's Sports Center, which surprisingly he didn't abdicate and have Owen do that for him as well.
I tried.
Yeah. We're not
I trained Owen well. He said, I'd like to do less work, please. And I said, good job.
That's good coaching. So, for those that are unfamiliar, which I think most of you probably are familiar, but the NFL designates television markets as home markets for their 32 teams. Now, I think there's a couple of others, at least one other, I think, that has dual markets, citizenship, if you will. But for the Packers, Milwaukee is designated as a home TV market, and then the Green Bay Fox Cities TV market is also a home market. So the Madison one, was it Wausau Rhinelander is a TV market, right?
Lacrosse
Eau Claire. Yeah. Those are not. And so when a game is on Netflix, which and by the way, I'm fairly confident that someone in PR for the Packers, who I'm sure monitors this show, if they heard us talking about this Christmas game all show long and it was false, I'm guessing I would have heard from someone saying, hey, you guys, I can't tell you what's going on, but you should probably stop talking about this.
Starbucks dude said it was legit. He's pretty dialed in.
Yeah. So, again, it is happening. And now on the invented holiday of Thanksgiving Eve, the Packers are slated, as announced by Netflix, to play at the Los Angeles Rams, and now various reports, Christmas Day, a Friday, in Chicago, at noon, on Netflix. So if you live in Madison, for example, or those other markets I mentioned, in Milwaukee and Green Bay Fox Cities, a local over-the-air channel, your local CBS affiliate or NBC or ABC, will bid and get the rights, and they will broadcast the game. So if you have a regular old antenna with tinfoil attached to it, you'll get the game. You can watch it. But in these other places, including our beloved Madison, if you don't have Netflix, you're out of luck. Tausch, when you look at this part of it, and you are a staunch anti-Peacock guy, how do you view this for the average fan? Because as we've established about player safety, I don't think the NFL cares about the average fan. I think they care about getting the money out of your pocket for Netflix, so Netflix keeps paying you big bucks as a league. Am I wrong?
I mean, I think they're trying. I think the NFL wants it both ways. They want to serve fans. They want to give as many options, because for as much as you can sit here, and I have been an anti-Peacock because it just feels like everybody is inundating, and NBC could put it on NBC, but they want to get Peacock. I mean, it's the business of it, but fans are asking for more. And until that valve shuts off, the NFL is going to continue to find ways to generate more revenue. And Roger Goodell said this, but even back when I was a player rep, they wanted to get to $27 billion revenue. They're on their way. I don't even know where they're at. I mean, they're getting it. The only way to do it is by having more people get involved, and they continue to raise the fees on everything, and they're going to continue. And until the consumer says no, this is how it's going to play. So you have some empathy for folks that don't want to pay the $14 or whatever it is for Netflix. But the bottom line is, if it wasn't working, the NFL wouldn't do it. And consumers will help dictate how businesses run. And the business of the NFL is booming, and we're all a part of that. So for us to sit here and say, well, this isn't fair, this is how it is, and this is what the NFL is doing. And more streaming platforms, more people, young people, watch TV a different way. I, even as an old head now, an unk, if you will, I don't watch TV shows. I'm starting to get more into the streaming world. Other than the Food Network and an occasional Bravo show, it's SportsCenter, ESPN, and live sports, and that's it for me. And then I watch these other shows that my kids are interested, or Sarah's interested in, or I'm interested in. And that's what we do. So that's where I'm at. And that's the way the consumer has shifted, and the NFL's wisely done the same thing. And I can't sit here, and as much as I'd love to complain about it, it's just smart business by the NFL. And that's why their business is thriving.
We will see the rest of the schedule that comes out before we play trivia and before we bid you a fond farewell. As of now, this nerding on NFL
Jets
account
at New York week 2, right, is nerding out confirmed. Again, it's confirmed nerding.
Oh, my God.
What?
Wildy's Micah prediction is, like, perfect.
If
it's
I know.
Vikings, Jets, Falcons, something, and then a week 5 bye, did I see? Like, that's perfect.
No,
we got the bye will be before the Rams.
Yeah, nerding here.
I'm sorry.
Our guy nerding, whoever that may be, he's got like a website that has like the whole.
Yeah, he's got it all laid out.
Charts and
Buffalo
graphs.
late in the season, Dallas later in the season, Detroit later in this. Like, it is the Bears game in week 5, which is right on that cut line of when Micah said he's going to be back.
Yeah.
And you best believe Mike is going to be back.
Yeah.
I told y'all Yelich was going to be back before Memorial Day. Now, granted, he fell back out last night.
Back for one, and then he was out.
I didn't say he was going to be around for 6 months. I said he's going to be back. And he was.
So the ones that we have at the moment, based on nerding on NFL.
Nerdski. Let's call him Nerdski.
Nerdski. At the Jets in week 2. At Tampa Bay in week 4. There is some, not from Nerdski, but elsewhere, Thursday night football in week 3 at home against Atlanta.
Yeah.
There is...
Dude, Jason, you nailed it. Jason Wilde nailed it. Micah Parsons is one of the biggest stars in the NFL, and what I gathered from all of this is, and it doesn't shock me, the NFL wants their stars against the big boy squads. And the Green Bay Packers are a huge brand. They got a Thursday night game, but any of the supposed biggest threats or big boy teams that they think are playoff bound, you ain't seeing them until Micah's back. And that, I don't think, is a coinky-dink.
The other theories and possibilities, so we can get you out of here. Opening the season at Minnesota, because that would give them 2 road games after Lambeau Field had been used for Badgers fighting Irish, not a Lion.
Sure, whatever. Fighting somebody, whoever they want to fight.
Fighting Phils.
Just want to make sure I got that right.
There's all kinds
so
of
that's your
fighters out
first 4, and then the speculation has been for week 5, Packers-Bears at Lambeau. The other games that are out there, obviously the official one was the Rams on Thanksgiving Eve. And
Jason, has anything been don't you feel like after that Ram game, we're going to be playing the Cowboys or the Lions that following Thursday? Doesn't that just seem like it would make a ton of sense?
It would make complete sense. Or I suppose, I don't know who the third Thanksgiving game is. Did they announce that
Well,
yet?
there's going to be 6 teams playing on Thanksgiving.
Right.
You got 2 teams playing on Thanksgiving Eve. So that's 8 teams playing around Thanksgiving.
I thought I saw Bills Chiefs according to one.
So the Bills would be
graphic,
another possibility.
Oh, Bills Thursday night game that could be something.
And then, as you predicted, since as much as I appreciate you taking me on a victory lap that I don't really necessarily love, you said that you expected Packers-Lions in week 18, and it would appear that that will be the case. Now, if I'm right, that leaves them without a division game in their 16th game in week 17, right? Because I think the Vikings are supposed to play at the Jets that week.
Yeah, week 16, game 16 doesn't need to be. It's going to be game 17 is going to be, and it's going to be the Lions, and it's going to be for the division.
Right.
That
Okay.
would be my guess.
So there you go. That is where we stand at this hour. We will see if any more leak out between now and the end of our show. But this is the end of your time with us. You are bidding us a fond farewell with your sunglasses.
We will see you boys tomorrow, bright and early, from the Everlight Solar Studio. It'll be Will.
Any final predictions for the schedule before you leave?
No, I just want to say, and I give Jason grief, and he annoys me from time to time. There's no doubt about it. He didn't annoy me with this. He made me think, and he was right about his thoughts. He deserves a lot of love from our fans today because he gave info nobody else had said. And he's got me thinking, and then we talked about it, and it looks as if you're going to be 100% right. Kudos to you, 3-time Sports Writer of the Year, Jason J. Wilde. Kudos to you. And I'm glad you brought it to Wilde and Tausch and not Channel 3000 instead. That's a nice perk too.
You're welcome. All right, goodbye. We need to play trivia. Get the hell out of here. Jesse, what's today's category, and what caller does Owen want?
Packers schedules of the past. Today's trivia category, on theme with it being NFL schedule release day.
Okay.
Packers schedules of the past. You can tell your guy Neil and whoever else. The phone number to call in is 844-770-3776. Don't call the other number. Oh, I'm sorry. I heard it both ways. Owen wants caller 13. I think that's his lucky number. 13 for Owen.
Are we still in a gray area on whether he's allowed to talk?
No, he can totally talk. He's a subdued guy. I don't think he cares much to talk with us, which is a real change of pace
Caller
for producers
13,
around here.
Even though there's 17 games. Caller 13 right now. 844-770-3776. 844-770-3776. Caller 13 plays trivia next. It's Wilde and Tausch.
This is Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, and sponsored by American Family Insurance.
Tiara from Events by Design here. We were thrilled to work with Thanasis Antetokounmpo on Thanalysis Live.
Welcome to the stage, Nature Boy, Rick Flair!
Events by Design, a proud partner of Thanalysis.
Mr. Pat Murphy!
Events by Design. We design, you party.
Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Got a grad to celebrate? Make it easy with a Cousin Subs gift card. Buy $30 in gift cards and get a free 7.5-inch sub for you. Valid on any Deli Fresh or Classic sub. So while you're giving a great gift, you're getting one too. Simple, thoughtful, and way better than a card that gets tucked away. Stop by your local Cousin Subs today. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
Mark Tosher here. People ask, why did I join UW Credit Union? Well, let's break it down. Convenient local branches, easy to use mobile banking app, rewards checking with early payday, and that beautiful Bucky debit card. Also, they've been serving Wisconsin since 1931, which means they have local expertise that's actually local. So stop by a branch or visit uwcu.org to join today and become a UW Credit Union member like I did. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
Wisconsin weather doesn't ease into spring. It keeps you guessing. That's why your windows and doors need to handle everything. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we build for year-round comfort. Get the look you want for the home you love with 0% financing options available. So you can upgrade now and pay over time. Plus, enjoy a free in-home consultation, expert installation, and a 10-year limited warranty. Schedule today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 5/31/2026.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Hauser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breese Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
Golf with the greats this June 5th and 6th at the Lombardi Golf Classic. This is your chance to golf alongside sports stars like Jared Aberderis, Brandon Jennings, Jonathan Lucroy, and Derek Watt, while supporting cancer research and treatment through the Vince Lombardi Cancer Foundation. Each foursome golfs a Friday practice round and enjoys the golf gala that evening, then competes in the 18-hole tournament on Saturday with a celebrity partner. Learn more and sign up at lombardifoundation.org. That's lombardifoundation.org.
You're listening to Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN. Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Call Gina Della from Pella at 855-PELLA-WI or visit online at PellaWI.com/radio.
So, Jesse.
Yes, Jason.
So, Tausch has departed.
Oh, I'm the cousin sub of the day now.
So does that slide me into the Tausch seat, Owen into your seat, and you into my seat, and then that means that when we play trivia, I just sit back and don't do anything?
That is a lot of seat adjusting. But if you would like to, I will offer you this. You've been working really hard. Tausch has said you delivered your greatest contribution in the 10 years that Wilde and Tausch has existed. Your greatest.
I think that's about as backhanded a compliment as I've ever heard.
It is, but you know what? It's a compliment, and I'd take that from him.
No, we're going to do trivia. No, I'm not taking it off. I'm a grinder. But I will do this. Unlike with Tausch, you will take question 2.
I can do that. Sure.
So you will be part of this.
Happy
since you're
to
so
help.
excited to be sitting in the Everlight Solar ESPN Madison studios with your minion, Owen Dimful, taking over for you. Let's welcome in our contestant. Well, let's first tell you that it's time for trivia presented by Cousin Subs, Iron Jock, and Vortex Golf.
Wilde and Tausch Trivia is presented by Vortex Golf, rangefinders you can bet on. By Iron Jock, no stink, just performance. And proudly Wisconsin built. Shop now at ironjock.com. And by Cousin Subs. Have a grad to celebrate? Purchase $30 in Cousin Subs gift cards and receive a free 7.5-inch sub. Cousin Subs, they believe in better.
Good work, Owen. Let's welcome in our contestants. It is Levi in Stevens Point. Hi, Levi.
Hello, Jason. How you doing this morning?
All right,
so beautiful day.
So just again, I want to clarify something here. Levi in Plover, Levi in Stevens Point, same person, new location?
Same old Levi. Well, Jason, same old me.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your new residence. Let's play some trivia.
Well, before you ask me a question, Jason, I want to say something off the record about back in January when Jesse allegedly accused me of stealing his mouse, which I did not.
No, he didn't. He did not allegedly. No, all right. First of all, a couple things here. First of all, it's not off the record if you say it publicly on the radio.
Yeah, it's not how that works, Levi.
Okay. Secondly, he may have alleged that you stole his mouse, but he very much accused you very publicly. There's nothing allegedly there.
I had the mouse when Levi came over to say hi to me doing the WIAC basketball game at UW Stevens Point. When I packed up, it was gone. What happened from point A to point B? Levi came over to say hi. Either he stole it or he was the distraction for a grand heist for someone else to come in and steal it, which would have worked. So there's also that wrinkle to this.
And Mike Dwayne DJ said just now on the YouTube, Levi has a less of a chance of winning the drawing tomorrow than I do.
Levi's reading the YouTube comments.
I'm going to disagree with him on that. All right, let's play.
We got 3 producers now.
All right.
Question 1, Levi, allegedly, is this. The Packers opened the 2021 season on the road against the New Orleans Saints. But the game was moved to an alternate location due to a hurricane threat in New Orleans. At which alternate location was that game played? Was it played in Tampa, Jacksonville, or Tokyo?
Come on, it's Jacksonville. That's too easy.
It is. It is. Well, some of his first questions this week have not been too easy, so take it for what it's worth. Jesse, you've got question 2.
Question number 2, Levi. Where is my mouse? Just kidding. Question number 2.
Very funny, Jesse.
Thank you, Levi. Which team is the only opponent the Packers have ever hosted at Lambeau Field on the opening Thursday night of an NFL season? The only opponent the Packers have ever hosted at Lambeau Field on the opening Thursday night of an NFL season. Is it the Chicago Bears, the New Orleans Saints, or the Seattle Seahawks?
Okay. Could you repeat that a little bit one more time?
I will give it to you one more time, Levi. Yep.
Jeez, Levi, you're so demanding.
I trust he's not looking up the answer. Like we may speculate some other fans do
no,
when they ask.
No, I'm not.
Understood.
I'm in my car, in my apartment here in Point.
With your brand new house.
Levi's a thief, not a cheater. Question 2, Levi.
What? Wow, that hurt.
Which team is the only opponent the Packers have ever hosted at Lambeau Field on the opening Thursday night of an NFL season? So the NFL opener on Thursday night to kick off the season. There's only one team the Packers have ever hosted at Lambeau Field. Is it the Bears, the Saints, or the Seahawks?
Funny thing about this one, because back early in February of 2011, though, the day after my birthday, the Packers beat the Steelers, and I know 7 months later they played the New Orleans Saints on opening night in that shootout, which the Packers won the game. So the answer is the Saints.
That is correct. All right.
Those other 2 games, though, they opened the season on the road against those opponents. The 100th NFL season with the Bears. Matt LaFleur's first win, I believe, when he hugged me awkwardly, which I was not expecting.
10-7.
10 to
3?
7 or 10 to 3?
10 to something.
And then the Seahawks, when they just ignored the side of the field that Richard Sherman was on against the defending champs. All right, Levi, I don't want to put added pressure on you, especially since you have the Stevens Point police still hot on your trail after stealing Jesse's mouse. But
boy.
Chance to go 3 for 3 here. Question is this. In the last 10 years, which divisional opponents?
That's
a good
really
question.
good question.
Yeah, that's a really good
Really good
question. Well done, well done, Owen. What are you going
Can
with?
I have the choices again? I'm trying to think for a second. I don't want to waste too much time for a fucking minute.
No, you can't have the choices again. No, they're the 3 division teams. You know who's in the division.
I know.
Stop stalling. Answer the question.
Vikings, Bears, Lions. He's got it.
All right.
Got a 33.333333% chance.
Thanks, Jason, but okay. I'm going to guess. If I get this wrong, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to guess Vikings. That's just a guess.
It's a good guess. They are a division team. But it's wrong!
So I have some numbers for you guys. The Packers have played the Vikings near the end of the season a bunch of times in the penultimate week, but they've only played the Vikings in the regular season finale once in the last 10 years.
Okay.
They have played the Bears thrice in the regular season finale in the last 10 years.
Let's do the math.
6 times since the year 2016, Packers-Lions has been the regular season finale. The Lions, the correct answer to the question.
Okay.
Levi, it was a good run, buddy. You got 2 out of 3. That means you got 3 of the 4 entries into tomorrow's drawing, and I'll be definitely rooting for you over Mike the Wedding DJ. Thanks for playing, buddy. We appreciate you.
Well, thanks, Jason, but coming up next on Will the Intelligence, it's Whoa, Nelly. So, I love you guys.
I love Levi. He's the best.
He's teasing us out.
That was amazing.
All right. Levi already took care of it. More Will the Tausch straight ahead. Stick around.
Wilde and Tausch is presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Call Gina Della from Pella at 855-PELLA-WI or visit online at PellaWI.com/radio.
Hey seafood lovers, Sendik's Lobster Fest is back. One day only, Saturday, May 23rd. Cooked or live lobsters are just 2 for $25. North Atlantic cold water lobsters, a pound each, 2 for $25. Don't miss out. Reserve yours now at Sendik's.com. Plus, enjoy shrimp or lobster boil meals and Sendik's homemade shrimp and lobster roll on May 23rd and 24th. Learn more at Sendik's.com. All during Sendik's 17th Annual Lobster Fest. Sendik's Food Markets, your trusted local grocer.
$2.3 million. A recent Schwab survey of Americans says that it takes $2.3 million to be wealthy. Well, you may have had your financial plan set on a bigger or a more humble number. But if you're looking for added insights on how to get there or how to avoid some tax pitfalls on the way, Annex Wealth Management is ready to listen. Mark Tauscher here, and whether your situation is complex or simple, the Annex Wealth Management team can give you wealth expertise and guidance on reaching your goals. Annex Wealth Management. Know the difference.
People hear Horicon Bank and they think local instantaneously.
Over the years, was able to help them in their later years when they needed some care. So I would say that was cradle to grave experience for me.
We encounter precious moments like this all the time. We have a trust administration department that can help.
Our motto is together as a bank and as an organization, and then doing good.
There's amazing success stories of small business entrepreneurs who now are multi-million-dollar companies.
Horicon Bank, together doing good for 130 years. Member FDIC.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Evan Cohen.
He is not someone that should ever run an NBA team again as a general manager. He is definitively not good at the winning thing. And he carries himself in a way that you would think he is Masai Ujiri and Bob Myers and Pat Riley and Jerry West combined. No. If you just carried yourself in a way of, I'm doing everything I can to be innovative in this sport, to create value where others don't, and maybe be a little quieter. Nobody actually dislikes Billy Beane. I don't even know if he's employed by the A's anymore. And nobody dislikes Theo Epstein. He did things a little differently than others. Daryl Morey carried himself in a way, and it carries himself in a way, that he's the single greatest winner and most innovative general manager in the history of all sports. He's never been to the NBA Finals. He's been to the conference finals twice, and definitively not good at the winning thing.
With the new My Lowe's Pro Rewards American Express card, earn 3 points per dollar spent on Lowe's qualifying purchases for the first 6 months after card account opening. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's and earn points on eligible purchases everywhere else Amex is accepted. Card members get more at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval. 5% can't be combined with any other offer. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Points subject to loyalty terms at Lowe's.com/terms and credit reward terms at Synchrony.com/MLPRA-terms. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
Chris Canty here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that your fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Hey, it's Gabe Neitzel from ESPN Milwaukee's Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, and we know the best place to watch a Brewers game is at the ballpark, but the second best place on earth to watch a Brewers game is X Golf in Brookfield or X Golf in Mequon all season long. During Brewers games, whether it's during the day, whether it's at night, you get 50% off your sim time. They have $2 Miller Lite taps and have club-level Brewers ticket giveaways all season long. Don't miss out at X Golf in Brookfield and X Golf in Mequon. It's the second best place on earth to watch a Brewers game.
You're listening to Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN. Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin and sponsored by American Family Insurance.
It is the moment you've all been waiting for. Or maybe not. Time now for Won't Nelly.
The topic is good. The guys discuss.
Just the other morning I had breakfast at Tracy Rocco's house. His mama brought out 15 flapjacks. He said, Mama, take back 5 of them flapjacks. I gotta stay hungry for the Crimson Tide.
But if it's not, the show must go on. It's time for
Whoa, Nelly!
On Wilde and Tausch.
All right, besides the NFL schedule leaks that we've been seeing throughout the day, or straight up news if it's been reported official, a couple other notes from around the National Football League. I wanted to pick the mind of the 3-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year since he's on such a heater here on the show.
Yeah, heater.
Jerry Rice's son now plays for the Green Bay Packers.
He does.
The Packers claimed Jerry Rice's son, Brendan Rice, a 7th-round pick in 2024 of the Las Vegas Raiders, off waivers yesterday. Jason, is this a big deal, a little deal, or not much of a deal at all?
So, as much as we love George the Usher George, who was famous at Miller Park.
Great 15-year career, Usher at Miller Park.
Certainly a great fellow. We all kidding aside, we really like George, and he's been very supportive from the very beginning of the show, even before his son was on it.
Actually, that's not true. Once I joined the show, he hopped
That's
along.
when he took an interest, yeah. But he's not as hard to follow as Jerry Rice. Very few of us have the footsteps to follow in that are the size of Jerry Rice's. But he is literally, I mean, not literally because he's not an animal, but he is unquestionably the GOAT of wide receivers. And there's part of me that wishes that Brendan Rice was a cornerback. So at least if he's playing in the NFL, he doesn't have to try and play the position. His career to this juncture has been largely uneventful. Played collegiate ball at USC. I don't know if he's even recorded a reception in the NFL. He has appeared in 3 games as a rookie with the Chargers. But beyond that, it's been very little opportunity for him. So it is probably just a little deal, if we're being honest. And if his name was Brendan Marcheski, there'd be a lot less interest. But he is Brendan Rice. He has appeared in 3 NFL regular season games with the Los Angeles Chargers. His grand total of receptions, none.
So we should wait to see what the Week 18 matchup is for the Packers, and if it's anything like last year's Classic in Minneapolis, that could be a big Brendan Rice game as a Steinhoffel sleeper of the week. Is what
he's
got
to get there. Like he's got to get through the offseason program. He's got to get through training camp. He's got to make it through the entire season, sticking around on the practice squad or on the 53. But yeah, look, cool story, bro. But probably if his name was something other than Rice, we would not be too focused on it.
Whoa, Nelly!
All right, another note yesterday. Our guy, John Eric Sullivan, the general manager of the Green Bay South Dolphins.
Yeah, we like to call him Sully.
Jeff Hafley's Malik Willis's squad. They have wrapped up Devon Achane, their running back, to a 4-year, $64 million extension, making him the 3rd highest paid running back in the National Football League. For a team that seems like they're trying some things at quarterback and don't have a lot of other weapons, was it a good move by the former Packers? Was he an assistant GM? Was that his role here? I forget.
Yeah, he had a couple of titles. Director of personnel. He was basically Goody's right-hand man.
So
put it that way.
Was it a good move by Goody's former right-hand man to sign a running back to the 3rd richest deal for a player at that position in the National Football League, knowing what they're probably in store for this year?
Yeah, I mean, he obviously believes that, to make their quarterback successful, they need to run the football. Whether his name was Tua before or now Malik Willis taking over. Look, the guy's a really good player. Now, he's dealt with some injuries in the last year or so, but he's a stud. And if you have a good running back, I still don't think they paid an outlandish king's ransom for him. But, yeah, it makes sense for their team and the way they want to build their team on defense, and a smart quarterback who makes throws when they need him to, but also adds an element of the run game. So, yeah, I thought this made perfect sense for them. And congratulations to him, because most of the other guys that have made news in Miami have been guys being released or not being re-signed.
Well, there was some speculation whether he would want to be released or go somewhere else and play, knowing what the Dolphins are signing up for. But good for him. He got his money. Nicely done.
Whoa, Nelly!
Also helped me win a fantasy league a couple years ago, Achane.
Well,
so
there you have it.
Got a soft spot for him.
I'm sure you do.
Last one, another outstanding night for The Miz and the Milwaukee Brewers last night, except they lost the game. But it wasn't the Miz's fault. 7 scoreless innings for Jacob Misiorowski off the heels of the 11 strikeout shutout performance against the Yankees. 2 starts removed from an amazing start over against the Washington Nationals. In that National start, he left with cramps, and that's the case last night. He actually came out for the 8th inning, threw a warm-up pitch, and then had a cramp and left. Pat Murphy said it wasn't that big of a deal, but something they're going to continue to monitor.
He's got some cramping issues.
He's got some cramping going on. But the last 3 pitches he threw against Nick Castellanos in the 7th inning, 102, 102. I see what you're going to do a Castellanos thing. I know what you're doing. 102, 102, 103 for the Miz in the 7th inning of a shutout performance. Retired the last 14 batters that he faced. All the national writers, our guy Jeff Passan, Bob Nightingale, everybody is taking note every time the Miz is pitching now. It's a shame that with 2 outs, the Padres got 2 guys on, and then Gavin Sheets hit a home run off Abner Uribe to blow the save, because that would have been an outstanding win for the Miz and the Brewers last night. Instead, it snaps their 5-game winning streak. Jason, your thoughts?
3-0 ball game with the Reds in front of the Royals as we go to the top half of the 5th inning. Castellanos to lead things off. Jim Day is going to be taking us the rest of the way through this game as Holland takes over on the mound. I made a comment earlier tonight that I guess went out over the air, and I am deeply ashamed of. If I've hurt anyone out there, I can't tell you how much I say from the bottom of my heart. I'm so very, very sorry. I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith, and there's a swing and a drive deep to left field. It'll be a home run, so that'll make it a 4-0 ball game.
All right, Tom. I don't know if I'm ever going to put this headset on again.
I love the fact that the minute you said his name, you knew exactly
He's
what
a good baseball player. He's been on a few different teams. He's done a lot in his career. Can we not say his name without thinking immediately of that deep fly ball and that incredibly terrible moment in broadcasting and human history? Can we not think of anything else? All I said was the Miz threw a pitch at 102, 102, and 103 to strike out Nick Castellanos last night in the last batter he faced in an outstanding start. I was hoping we'd get some insight on, wow, the Miz, historic again. This is awesome. True ace. One of the best pitchers in baseball. Awesome that the Brewers have a player of this caliber that national writers are noticing every time he's pitching every 5 days. Doing it an incredible 102 in the 7th inning is remarkable. And all we get is the transcript of a deep fly ball by Castellanos.
All right, first of all, there's a swing and a miss by Castellanos, so that's the end of the inning.
Come on.
Secondly, like, all kidding aside, what Tom Brenneman said about the LGBTQ community, like, it was really crappy, and it deserved a legit apology, and that was not the way that should have been done.
That was not it.
All kidding aside.
Yeah.
That said, no, it's not Nick's fault that he hit a home run there. But I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that in the world. Like, I've stood through apologies from players in the locker room, and you can tell when they feel like you could see it in their faces that they are legitimately sorry, and then there's others that are just sorry they got caught. And that one was an example of a guy that he was pissed that the mic was on. And look, there's probably been times where I've said, I don't know if I've said, the kind of things that he said.
I think we know you have not. I think we know that.
But there's been times where I maybe said a word I shouldn't that could have potentially gone over the air, a profanity perhaps. So I understand where he didn't. Come on. So, yes, in fairness to Miz, not in fairness to Nick Castellanos, Homer nailed it. He is, you just never know what he's going to do. He is appointment baseball. And I compared him to, when I was a kid, Nolan Ryan. Like, Nolan Ryan was not a perfect pitcher, right? He's in Cooperstown. But he had years where he got lit up a little bit. He also had, 5 or 6 no-hitters in his career? Like, that's the kind of stuff that Miz has. My gosh, he's had 3 no-hitters that he didn't finish, right? So I think it's a really neat phenomenon. And Homer's argument is there has never been an athlete in Wisconsin sports who was like him. And because of when he's out there, you are paying attention. Aaron Rodgers is one of the GOATs. Brett Favre is one of the GOATs. Sidney Moncrief, Ray Allen.
American Family Insurance. American Family Insurance.
Tiara from Events by Design here. We were thrilled to work with Thanasis Antetokounmpo on Thanalysis Live.
Welcome to the stage, Nature Boy, Rick Flair!
Events by Design, a proud partner of Thanalysis.
Mr. Pat Murphy!
Events by Design. We design, you party.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Stop buying barbecue rubs that all taste the same.
Most are loaded with sugar, fillers, and shortcuts.
Burn Pit BBQ is not.
We're a veteran-owned company right here in Wisconsin, built on doing things the right way, no shortcuts, no nonsense.
Just premium seasonings that deliver real flavor every time you fire up the grill.
Whether it's a quick dinner or feeding the whole crew, Burn Pit BBQ gives you confidence to get it right.
Burn Pit BBQ, grill with confidence.
Find us at burnpitbbq.com and now at select Walmart locations.
That's burnpitbbq.com.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Really smart. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I took the gas hose out of my car's tank. Ooh, not smart. And I drove off while still attached to pump number 3.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Best time of the year, it's patio season. Hey, it's Alex Strofe, and no better place to soak in patio season than Veer North on Milwaukee's East Side. Veer North brings the energy with a spacious patio, elevated food, and craft cocktails perfect for summer nights. Headed to a game? Start here and hop on the shuttle straight to the ballpark. Same goes for Summerfest and all your favorite festivals, pregame, postgame, or stay for the whole night. Live music, great vibes, and a menu that goes way beyond the basics. Veer North is not your average sports bar. Veer North, Milwaukee's go-to for summer fun.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Your local bar could be your ticket to a global stage. Michelob Ultra's Soccer Shootout is giving fans the chance to win tickets to the FIFA World Cup 26 at Spanky's in Waterford on Saturday, May 16th, starting at 11 a.m. Also enjoy Michelob Ultra at Stenny's North Shore, Elbow Room Cedarburg, and Moran, South Milwaukee. Your neighborhood, your shot at the world's biggest game. Play for the chance to witness history. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. 2026 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21+. Void where prohibited.
This is Wilde and Tausch on 94.5 ESPN. Sponsored by American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
is 1,000% right. Unbelievable.
Broken clock twice a day.
Jesse, this now,
nuts.
if this all holds true, and the Vikings are the opener up in Minnesota, so 3 out of 4 roadies to start.
With 9 home games, by the way, so a very backloaded, home-heavy rest of the schedule.
Jason, you've done a lot of great things on our show and on other shows for the ESPN Wisconsin, obviously Channel 3000, et cetera, Your most profound projection in your professional life on the radio happened 2 days ago, and it looks as if it's going to all come to fruition.
And there's a swing and a drive. Deep left field by Castellanos. All right, we got to go. We're going to be at Hard Rock Casino Rockford on Monday. We will be back tomorrow. I think we may be joined by Micah Hyde tomorrow. We're working on scheduling him, so that would be fun to talk with one of my favorite players I've covered and catch up with him. That is it for us today. Thanks to Owen for doing such a great job so Jesse could sit in the studio. Have a great day. Take care. Be good.
At Associated Bank, we thought about speaking like other banks with hoity-toity names like Total Privilege Pay or something. But we don't speak bankish, we speak your language. When we say 2-day early pay, we mean you get paid 2 days early. $50 overdraft grace zone? That's a grace zone of up to $50 if overdrafts happen. And maintenance fee free account? Well, that speaks for itself. At Associated Bank, we get you. That's why we've got you. Learn more at associatedbank.com/YouGotThis. Member FDIC.
Mark Tauscher here for Iron Jock. As a former athlete, I've worn just about every type of workout gear there is, and nothing compares to Iron Jock. Their performance apparel is built to fight sweat, odor, and bacteria, keeping you feeling fresh no matter how hard you push. From the gym to the pickleball court, Iron Jock keeps you dry, comfortable, and confident. Upgrade to Iron Jock. Available now at ironjock.com.
Clutter piling up? Take a breath. Badgerland Junk is here to help. Based in Milwaukee, they make cleanouts simple, fast, and stress-free. From single item pickups to full estate